right, welcome everybody. Welcome to Gen Con 2022. It's great to be back. My name is Chris Doyle. I am going to be your game master today. I work for Goodman Games. I am the director of 5E development. And we are going to play The Secrets of the Sphinx today, which was one of the bonus adventure stretch goals for our recent Dark Tower Kickstarter that we did. So you guys are going to get a chance to play one of the bonus adventures that is going to be included in the book. So thanks everybody for that. We are missing 2 players right now. They are coming. They got some badge issues. They're going to be here, so they're going to join us as soon as they get over from the convention hall. With that, I just remind everybody this is a PG show, so keep it PG friendly, family friendly. And we got a couple of interesting things we're going to do. I'm going to jump right into the adventure a bit. Everybody's already got their characters. I guess maybe the first thing what we're going to probably do is we're just going to have you just briefly introduce yourself, real name. Let's do real name, where you're from, character name, and class. And that's, I think we'll do that. We'll just go around the table just to get a little feel for who everybody is. So we're going to start over here on this side.
Hi, my name is Seth. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm playing Balvarax, who is a mountain dwarf barbarian.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Tim. I am also from Chicago, the one in Illinois. And I'm playing Geltail Yentivalur, who is a Bard College of Swords.
Great, I'm Eric. I've come all the way from Canada, and I'm playing Patrick the Devout, a 10th level cleric.
I am Mark. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I am playing Quay Noe Quissel, the College of Lore Bard.
Awesome. So the first thing I'm going to ask you guys to do, and again, my name is Chris. I'm actually all the way from New Jersey, and I've been coming to Gen Con since 1987, so I've only missed a couple since 1987, back in the Milwaukee days.
Wow, those are the good days.
Yes. So for the first thing I want everybody to do is roll percentile dice, actually, is the very first thing.
I need to borrow some dice, too.
Do you guys not have dice?
No,
Look at that.
One thing we didn't grab.
So, so everybody just roll percentile dice, and I'll let you know what we're going to do. Everybody has a miniature in front of them. We're going to be using Dwarven Forge terrain. We're not sponsored by Dwarven Forge, but if they would love to sponsor us, we would take it. So everybody roll your percentile dice, and then I'm going to go around the table and ask what everybody rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got over here?
36.
49.
75.
And 75.
75 and 75, okay. That's gonna, can you move that? Because I'm going to be coming over here a lot. And you get that? Both of you guys start with inspiration. That's what that token is for.
Okay.
When you use the inspiration, you just hand it back to me. It's just to simulate, a few of you have already got inspiration before we start the game.
Okay.
So that's what that percentile was. So we are going to be playing The Secrets of the Sphinx. Okay, so the coin that you paid that grizzled guide was money well spent. As he was right, there was a little used trail off the main trade path that headed more or less into the foothills. The trail wound its way and climbed up into the somewhat gentle slopes of the nearby peaks. The windswept air is dry, kicking up a reddish dust as you guys trek along. Eventually, your route angles to the north and begins to constrict as the very canyon walls seem to press against you. The canyon walls block the relentless rays of the sun. However, they don't seem to provide much relief from the actual heat. Sitting at the mouth of the canyon in silent vigil is a massive stone-carved sphinx. The magnificent structure is carved from the dark brown and deep red stone. And it rests on a plinth of a similar type of material, perhaps a few feet high. The lion-like colossus sits with its back legs haunched and its front paws outstretched. From the base of its tail to its snout has got to be at least 200 feet, and it's about half as wide. Its tail curls east toward one of the canyon walls. The torso and head are clearly fashioned after a regal feminine human adorned with a headdress. The top of the headdress is nearly 100 feet above the canyon floor. Massive structure. Centered between the outstretched paws are a set of stone doors, and you can see them up there in front of the sand. There appears to be something inscribed on the doors in the area between the two paws. So I'm going to move over here. So if you guys got your minis, these are the doors. These are the outer parts of the outstretched paws. So kind of imagine, you know, the paws are kind of like that.
Okay.
So you can drop your minis where you want as you're approaching the door.
All right.
Okay, so you guys have already adventured through the famed Dark Tower. And when you're in the Dark Tower, you guys defeated one of the chosen sons of Set. Set is an evil serpentine deity, and he has spread his sons all throughout the lands to sow discord and evil. And they're all fiends, and they're all of twisted, different appearances. You guys defeated one of the chosen sons. There's only 4 chosen sons, okay? A prophecy is about to pass, where for the next calendar year, if you can find and defeat the other 3 sons, you will deal a blow to the god of Set. Unfortunately, you don't know where those other 3 chosen sons are. So therefore, you have been tasked by the clerics of Mitra to come to this stone Sphinx and actually ask the great wisdom of the Sphinx where the other chosen sons are. You do know that getting inside the Sphinx is tricky in its own right. And then you're assuming that there's going to be puzzles and traps and guardians to prove your worth, to actually get the answers that you seek. But your goal here is to seek knowledge from the Sphinx that ironically reside in a stone Sphinx. Anybody want to do anything before you guys get right up to the doors?
I want to kind of look at the doors and see if I can read what's inscribed on them.
Okay.
That's always a mistake.
I know.
A fair amount of sand is
Simple,
accumulated in front of the doors between the 2 outstretched paws. So where you guys are right now, you're in the shadows, so imagine like the head is kind of overhanging over the
Right.
paws there.
So we got a shadow.
The doors appear to be sealed. There are no handles, no locks, no keyholes. However, engraved on the surface of the doors is a few lines of text in a very strange language.
Is the language recognizable by me?
What language do you speak?
I'm a human.
Your languages are listed on your character sheet somewhere on those,
Yeah,
I think, down in one of those boxes.
Common, Dwarvish, Celestial, and Gnomish.
You have no idea what those words say.
Gentlemen, I have no idea what those words say.
Well, I speak Dwarven and Common, so I don't know.
You have no idea either.
Let's
Common,
go.
Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay? You're not sure?
That's overlap. Nope.
Okay. Would someone like to try to decipher the reading?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a history check.
All right. That'd be a 19 adjusted. Actually, no, more than that. That would be a 20.
That's a happy number.
Yeah.
Okay. You are fairly certain the text reads as follows. To enter the halls beyond, solve this calculation. Divide 40 by half, then add 9. Trace your answer to match mine.
So it's 89.
0, 2, 8, and 9 appear underneath the inscription. I have a handout, so I don't need to repeat it.
Oh, okay.
I know it's a little hard to see on the stone there, but
That's what you see.
I'm a math teacher.
40
So.
by half.
okay. If you mess this one up, then
You're
So,
a bard math
You
teacher?
gotta
The bar
circle the
math
2, the 0, and then the 9 is what you need to do.
Yeah. So I believe. So
So
Divide
it's
40
29.
No, divide 40 by half.
so it's multiplying by
Oh,
2.
so it's 2.
So it's 80.
So it's
80.
80.
Then
and
add 9.
9.
It's 89.
It's
right?
not, they didn't say divide 40 or in half. They said by half.
Yes.
Right?
So, you're the math teacher. What does by refer to in
Yeah,
a
I mean, it's the-
mathematic equation?
Yeah. So it's 89.
Okay, so you would need to.
Circle
The,
So I'll go-
you,
I'll go
you,
up.
the Bard Conference says.
I'll go up and I'll circle the 8 and I'll circle the 9.
okay. The doors open up. Very good. We actually had a math teacher. Wow, that was
The
awesome.
power of
Yes.
math.
The key was when
This-
you divide. You can tell them. You're the math teacher.
When
Please.
you divide by half, you're not dividing by 2. You're dividing by the fraction of half. All you
okay.
kids out there.
Yeah, see,
Math
you're-
is
you're
useful.
getting lessons today as part of this.
This party is stacked with ringers.
Now let's talk calculus.
Quality edutainment for you.
Chris, shall I open these doors and remove?
Yes, you can open them. They do actually sort of kind of open
Okay,
a
I
little
see.
bit.
Just will indicate it a little bit.
And then
There
if
we
you
go.
would be so kind is to remove my fog of war, that would be amazing also.
By the way, you guys get a copy.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Do you want this back?
So we can
Okay.
peer inside. All right.
Yes, and it appears to be an entry hall, and I need.
Awesome.
That is cool. Thank you.
Oh, that's not cool.
Statues or live
They're
creatures?
statues.
Wonderful.
And
now.
these are stairs going down, so they're not really going up into the air. They're actually going down.
Okay.
So technically, it's kind of like
It's in the floor,
yeah, it's
yes.
kind of like that. But the stairway kind of starts out here and it starts going
Oh,
down.
It
I
goes
think it'd be a
deeper
great
into
time to
the-
have these guys join us since we just opened the door.
That would
Yes.
be excellent.
We're on the other side of the door.
Do you guys have characters?
They do. They have
Awesome.
characters and they have
Yes,
miniatures.
we do.
Then let's
Awesome.
pull these.
Sorry,
All right, so
I do.
take a quick pause. I've got other characters for you if you don't have a character.
Okay. So there's a
Two seats right
rogue
there.
fighter, a
A
Wizard?
fighter, a fighter wizard,
fighter wizard.
or a straight up fighter.
We have two
Fighter.
bards, a cleric, and a barbarian currently.
And not knowing what to
So we have a barbarian, 2 bards, and a cleric.
Yep.
So we got
Oh, and I'll just say something that was said earlier for you guys, for your
Fighter rogue.
benefit, that this is a PG game.
Yes.
Yeah, especially for you, Mark.
Right. Duly noted.
Mark, do you want to play a rogue or a wizard?
Oh, I'm
He's
playing
got a character.
I'm playing a fighter wizard. I'm
Okay,
playing a
so
tyrant.
don't select that one then, or we'll have some level of duplication. So go all wizard or all fighter?
fighter
Going
rogue,
wizard?
too.
Do you
On
guys,
fighter rogue.
you guys, so we got some fighting cleric.
We don't have a
and
rogue, though.
Bard. All right. Well, I don't care.
It doesn't really matter what character.
Yeah.
Play what you'd like to play.
Yeah, you're all gonna
It really
die.
doesn't.
We're all
It really
gonna
doesn't
die.
matter. So.
Okay. Well, I rarely play a rogue.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. There's gonna be traps in here.
the rogue fighter.
Okay.
You're going first, so
Is
jump
it?
on in.
So this is,
No, that's the rogue fighter right
okay,
there.
there you go. So it's this guy. Now, let's move these out of the way.
Yep. Any ones you're not using, you can just send them back to me.
Corey and Mark, we're
And then-
entering a Sphinx, and basically we're looking to get information about these 3 other children of Set that we need to kill. We've already
Not-
killed one of the 4 children of
Set.
Set.
Oh yeah. It's
Not Seth,
Not
not
children
my
of Set.
children. Set, the evil god.
And just FYI, you should lean forward to speaking to the microphones when you want to say something.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Perfect. We got that loud and clear. That's awesome.
Right up front.
Okay.
All right. Did you give? And I do need event tickets from you 2 folks. I know. It sounds like you guys went through a lot of travails to get those tickets, so I will be more than
They had
happy
to
take
slay
them
the
from you.
first son of Set to get them.
Yes, that was in the treasure hoard of the first son of Set. He had these event tickets to get. to
Well,
this
they each get
event.
one of these, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yep. Because I get, if I don't have these tickets, oh my gosh, it's like the world will end. So, okay, so like they said, you guys defeated the one of the. There's only 4 chosen sons of Set. Your group's already defeated one of them. There is a prophecy about the past that you have 1 calendar year to find the other 3 and defeat them, and you will deal a death knell to the god of Set. Unfortunately, nobody knows where these sons of Set are located, so you have been tasked by the clerics of Mitra, who is the enemy of Set, to go and implore aid from the Sphinx, the great wise Sphinx, on where those other chosen sons are located. So you have traveled into the Red Moon Pass, and you are at the base of a structure, a Sphinx-like structure, and you are at a front door. And in thanks to your mathematician Bard over here, you solved the first puzzle in record time, and you opened up the doors, and you're
From the
getting ready
College
to
of
go into the
Calculus.
entry of the Sphinx.
My work is done,
Fantastic.
so it's all up to you guys now.
Okay.
If you have a mini, we'll put you up there.
The massive portals slowly grind open with the sound of stone on stone, revealing a chamber bathed in radiance beyond. The ceiling is 20 feet overhead, and the floor is smooth, fitted flagstones. The north, east, and west walls are covered with hieroglyphic pictograms painted with gold highlights. Centered before the opposite wall is a stone staircase descending into darkness. The entrance is 10 feet wide and flanked by a pair of stone statues, each depicting a lion-headed humanoid. Each statue's head nearly brushes the ceiling, and in the left hand, each carries an ankh. So it doesn't have a weapon, it has an ankh.
Those are some bad-looking axes.
And then in addition, I'm just gonna, in this corner of the room, well, you know, because aren't in there, I'm not gonna tell you what's in there.
All right.
Well,
It's a mystery.
I'm not going to look in that corner.
Yeah.
I say whoever is first in the door, look right.
It's you, thiefy.
And when you guys get your
There's a
dice
roll
out,
here now.
both roll percentile dice for me and let me know what you guys
Yeah.
roll.
50.
Right down the middle.
Yep.
Do you have an issue with electronic dice rollers?
I don't.
All right.
What if I do?
Well, in the interest of speed, I'm gonna get out some real dice anyway.
You can just grab Corey's
Okay.
dice.
Oh yeah, give me Corey's. Corey, give me some dice.
His are
Let
right
them
down the
introduce
middle.
themselves as well.
Oh, yes.
Red high? 50.
Those are different dice than I.
You guys just rolled both two. Somebody
rolled a
rolled-
50 as
We
well?
rolled
Yeah,
75s.
that's
Wow.
hilarious. I need you guys to
Creepy.
re-roll though because I can't have you two tie. So
Oh, okay.
One of
that's
you
why
is-
the percentile dice. Otherwise, I'd roll your dice.
Strange things. are
95.
That's
afoot.
good, Mark.
I
Okay.
think he's got it.
62.
Okay.
You
You
got
just
it.
token, you have inspiration.
Oh, wonderful.
When you spend your inspiration, you hand that token back to me.
You three have the inspiration.
Yeah.
Us three
Yep.
Yeah, we're uninspired.
All right.
We're uninspired.
On those little cards in front of your
Uninspired,
character
but good at
sheets, if
math.
you can write your character name and what your character class is, and then face it so that everybody else can see, other players can see. And then once you're done with that, if you can please introduce yourselves, real name, where you're from for real, your character name, and your character class, and that would be great.
All right. So in the real world, I am known as Mark. My character is Kyron. It's a character I've been playing for many years, as people around this table will attest. He is a fighter sorcerer in this incarnation.
Where are you from, Mark?
Where from?
I am from the city of Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Have you guys heard of it?
Nice.
I think these two guys have.
Yeah. Okay.
The
And
one
you.
in Illinois?
Yes.
Exactly. That's the one.
Cool.
What's up? I'm Corey. No, sorry. I'm Krat the Crusher, fighter rogue. Also, basically but my name is Corey, but I'm basically from Chicago. I'm actually from a little suburb outside of it called Glenview, just in case anybody's heard of that.
Awesome.
What was your character's name again?
Kyron. Kirin. I feel like I'm testifying before Congress. His name is Kyron, sir.
Got it. Okay. All right. Cool. So the doors open up. You see the chamber, and you see the two stone statues. You see a staircase going down into darkness. This room is lit, so it's brightly lit.
Can we tell where the light sources are coming from? Is it magical light or?
It would appear to be magical light. There are flagstones on the ceiling, and it would appear that there are 4 of them are glowing.
Okay.
I nudge
Yeah.
Crack with my axe. I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
Go make it
do your
safe.
thing.
You're up, thiefy.
Yeah. You got work to do.
This is why we pulled you out of the gutter.
Instant backstory.
Oh, you can go into the room.
This is why we rescued you as an orphan.
Yes.
This is why you get to stay with us.
Hey, this party's really lit.
Are you searching for traps, or are you just blindly stepping in there?
If it were up to me, I would do nothing. But, people usually insist that there's some trap searching.
Okay. I will ask for an investigation check.
That's where I'm a 0. 11.
11. Okay. You think it's completely safe to step in that room?
All right.
It's
Good
just a
job.
room.
I don't trust this rogue.
Like, just because he was in the gutter?
Yes. I'll be in next
Listen.
to him, but I'll also investigate, since I have a +2 for investigation.
Okay, roll away. You see in the,
27,
what would
right?
that be? The southeast? I think that's the southeast, if this was north up here.
Wow.
What do you got?
No, it's a 2.
I got a 2 +2, which is 4.
Okay, no, this room is one of the safest chambers you've ever seen.
Wow.
Ever seen.
This is amazing.
In the southeast corner of the room, there are 2 large, and by large, about 10 feet long brooms. And they've got like reed bristle heads on them. So, and they're just propped up against the wall.
So we got brooms.
2 brooms
right
like
here.
up in there. Yep, exactly.
Okay. All right, well, looks okay to me.
2 brooms, huh? Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna trundle on forward through the door and step up here, take a look myself, sniff at the air.
Okay.
Roll my -1 investigation. Get a 12.
Okay. No, so far everything seems fine.
That's safe, boys.
Boy would like to step in as well. And I'm not going to investigate. I'm going to actually cast on the brooms, animate object, and I'm going to have them start sweeping across the floor
Okay.
from this corner and just go as much coverage as I can across the room.
When you cast that, can you animate more than one object, or
I
is it just
can,
one
I
object?
can- They're small objects. I can up to 10 non-magical objects.
Okay.
Medium would count as 2 objects.
Okay. They're medium because they're going to be 10 feet
10
long.
feet,
So
yeah.
they're actually probably large, but we'll call them medium.
So that's be 4 out of my 10.
Okay,
Those
nope,
two.
you're good. So you animate the brooms and you're gonna make them sweep across the floor?
Yes.
Well, all right, you do that, no problem, they're animated. But you notice that the floor is already spotless. There is not a speck of dust, there is not a grain of sand anywhere on the floor. So the brooms start doing their thing, but they're not kicking anything up whatsoever.
Are the brooms big enough for these giant statues to hold?
Yeah, it looks like they would be very suitably sized for
I
this.
wonder if we can distract them with dirt.
I wonder if these statues are like the janitors, and this is like their job.
Yeah.
And we need to just return their brooms to them.
Well,
Maybe.
would someone like to toss a handful of sand from the outside into the room and see what happens?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, you're out there. What was your name again? Geltail, grab a handful of sand. I have an idea.
Here's a handful of sand in my hand.
Here's an idea.
Okay,
Try scattering it over there in the corner.
I will scatter it over there in the corner.
okay, so you take it down, throw it down, nothing happens.
I'm gonna move around the center tiles, because
Yeah.
they look...
When you grabbed that pile of sand, you noticed there was a lot of bones mixed into the sand outside.
Nice.
Protein.
Oh, that's nice. We can make some...
Sand is usually
Oatmeal
shells.
tomorrow.
This sand is
All
bone.
right, I'm gonna walk up right next to the statue and just kind of inspect it without touching it.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'll bet you that's great.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, it's +0.
There you
So
go.
It's better than my other one. 12.
I would actually like to do the same thing with the other statue.
Okay, it's a
One-
20-foot tall statue. Like I said, its head almost reaches the ceiling. I mean, it's got in one hand it's holding this ankh, a stone ankh,
Right.
and the other hand is just empty.
And it looks like maybe the broom handle would fit into that, potentially?
No, it's not like the
open.
hand is not curved like it's ready to receive a broom handle. It's just the fist is.
Not like my hands permanently
Yeah.
are.
You wanted to do that as
Statue
well.
on the right
Yep.
with a
You're so
perception
Lego,
of
right?
16.
Okay.
Same thing.
Same thing. You don't
Ready
really
for-
you don't really notice anything else. You know, lion-headed statue, ankh in one hand, free other hand.
What do the hieroglyphics say on the far wall? Is there anything more mathy in there? Because that would be awesome.
Or is there a legal contract? Because we have an attorney with this.
Yes.
On the west wall, they depict the glory of the Sphinx Empire, and it depicts innovations, discovery, and actual worship of the Sphinx from a bygone age. On the east walls, it depicts the Sphinx assisting desert-dwelling humans with herding, husbandry, agriculture, and also sharing their vast knowledge. On the north wall, which is over the steps, like everything. It depicts warfare and conquest.
And there's no doors leading out of this room or anything?
Just a stairway going down. In the
What's
darkness.
this middle?
Is the
part?
middle just
It's
decorative
just-
on the?
It's just my dwarven forge. Just
Okay, that's
absolutely
not
nothing.
necessarily representative of
it
the
could
room.
be there. It doesn't look like it's there.
Okay.
Yep, it's a 6x6 piece that is really
That fit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it worth detecting magic in this room?
Yes.
I'm
We
not
know-
saying I can do it. I'm just asking general questions.
But we know that
about-
the ceiling is magical light.
Right. We've got 4 flagstones up above that are. We'll probably
I'm
detect
assuming,
that.
I'm assuming, I guess they probably use those strange axes in their hands to like turn people into the dust and bone, and then they sweep them out there. And then
Well, they've got
Oh,
they've
yeah,
got
that's good
unks.
call.
So, well, I'll come over and also investigate this statue. I want to see if the ankh in the hand is part of the sculpt of the statue or maybe separate.
Could be a perception check.
I've got perception at +4. Ah, damn 2 again. So a 6.
It looks like it's part of the statue.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if we started like going down the stairs, if the statues would start, doing their magic things with their strange.
Well, we're
axes.
definitely assuming they're magical. We're
I'm
a
assuming
cautious group.
we are. You don't get this far without having burned
Being
off a few
careful.
limbs.
Well, all right.
So the brooms are sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
Do they collect the sand that we scattered in here
Sure,
to
if,
any one
if
area?
you direct them to sweep in that area, they will.
Okay, I have to wonder if your animate object is inhibiting something else, but I would think some greater magic would take over.
Well,
Right.
honestly, if they weren't mundane, it wouldn't work.
True.
Because it's non-magical objects, so it wouldn't have had an effect otherwise. So they should just be brooms.
Yeah.
So the only scenario that makes sense is the brooms are used by either these statues or some other
Or
creatures who come in
something
here
else in the
to,
room,
Yeah.
to sweep
right,
up.
that cleans up.
Sorry,
Um,
did you try sweeping things off of the statue?
They're 10-foot brooms.
Are there
So-
like looking at the broom bristles? Are there sand? Is there sand in the bristles?
Probably, yeah. I would say the broom bristles look well used.
Okay.
And if there wasn't before, there is now.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. All right. Ray would like to go over here and be a little less cautious and start trying to manipulate the statue, see if there's anything that moves, that clicks, that spins, anything that's not
Okay.
solid.
Give me an investigation check.
Yes. Plus, it's like a 15.
15. Okay. No, it just seems like it's a statue.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like anything can be manipulated. That ankh seems like it's part of the statue. It doesn't seem like it pops off or anything
Stuff
like that.
doesn't move. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, should I just read the module?
No,
It's
That's
that
not it.
module.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a
Alright.
drift module.
We could try seeing if we'll go down the stairs if it triggers anything at this point.
Well, I had an idea. I just go run over, grab one of the brooms, and I go out the front door and see what happens.
Okay. Nothing. So you have a broom. It's still animated, but you're not making it fight them or fight against them.
No,
or
I'm just
anything.
trying. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to see if I take it out of the room.
Yep.
If, some,
Nothing
okay,
seems to
nothing
happen.
happens. All right. You want to go down the stairs?
What if we swept like sort of a massive amount of sand into the room to see if that would trigger them? Well, I'm just wondering, like a handful of sand is easy to ignore, but if these things are
Yeah.
programmed to like keep the room clean and we start really just messing
Well,
up the place.
well,
And the room is
I'm gonna-
spotless.
I'm gonna run out of time at this point because it's only a minute. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put animate the brooms to go back to their spot, so we're back to a reset.
Okay.
In the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a double handful of the sand and dump it into the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a pile of sand.
We're good at making messes. This group. We are awesome.
I'm gonna grab one of the brooms and like sort of spread it around.
Okay.
Kind of chaotic.
Okay.
Still no
So the room is now a mess.
All right, fantastic. I'll put the
Success.
room back where we found it.
Okay. And then are you gonna let the spell expire? You're gonna,
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Yep.
it's-
So a minute has passed.
The minute
the spell
goes
is,
through,
Yep.
so.
Messed up your room, statues.
Take that, you fastidious cleaners.
This is what seasoned adventurers do, right?
Yes.
Come in and just start messing
Making
up.
a mess.
Worst
Yeah.
house guest ever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chip the
that's-
plates and yeah, whatever the.
So we go down try to get down the stairs and see if there's any objection by anything in the room.
I'm gonna come into the room a little before you go down the stairs and just like put myself right next to that statue I was next to
Back to
before.
four? Okay.
And I'm gonna have my axe kind of at the ready just in case he animates.
I'm gonna start walking down the stairs.
Okay. Do you guys have a light source? Because there is no light down the stairs. Or do you all have dark vision?
Other than
So
my
bring
dark vision.
Corey, so I bring you into the
dark
room.
vision.
Okay.
What's your race?
Human.
So you do have a light source?
I have.
Probably got the light cantrip.
Yeah.
Probably.
To the box. Yeah. Cantrip
Okay.
light. All right. I'll cast. I'll actually join the bard closer to the stairwell
Okay.
and cast.
Okay.
Letting the bard go in front, always a good choice.
Yeah.
The stone stairs descend into darkness, leading into a dusty, crypt-like chamber. The walls are plain and unadorned. The ceiling is similar and 20 feet high. On the opposite wall are 3 equidistant stone doors.
On the opposite door. Or on the opposite wall. All right. We got an hour of light.
It's cantrip, so you can cast it over and over again.
Oh yeah, it's cantrip. It doesn't count spell. Doesn't count towards your spell
Right.
slots.
Right.
Okay, so this room is lower than that room.
Got it.
Sure. Descends. All right. So we are basically.
You guys are on the stairs. That is correct.
And the statues do not animate?
The statues do not animate.
Cool.
Why would the statues animate?
I will
Yeah.
call
You're really
back to
not
the-
trusty, are you?
Oh.
there?
I've got some trauma.
Call back to the rest of the party and let them know what the room looks like. We've got 3 doors down here, gents.
3 doors down.
Yep.
Can I, before I leave this room, check for secret doors along the walls?
You certainly
behind
can. Which wall would you like to search?
Let's check that one over there.
Okay. So that is going to be a perception check.
Ooh, I got a 9.
You got a 9. You do not find any secret doors.
Worthless.
Does anyone think we should prop the original doors open? Probably not necessary.
Someone might want to stick a broom in the thing so the doors don't shut all the
Yeah.
way.
And
Just
then the
in
hinge.
case.
Jam the hinges.
Or we
I have
could-
some pythons I could hammer in.
Or we
Alright.
could use one. We could use one of these statues. Just drag it over there.
It's probably pretty heavy. All right.
Yeah,
well,
actually, I'll take a hammer and pythons and attempt to.
Okay.
jam
Wedge
it
the
in
doors open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I petulantly kick some sand onto one of the statue's feet and like kind of look up to it and then go to the stairs.
And then after that, I'll go to the stairs as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call to Krath. We need your help down here, Rogue. It's a
Let me
big
just make the observation that
open room.
it's impressive that you guys have done this for every room, a Dwarven Forge setup. I think that's why we fully expected an encounter in that first room.
Uh-huh.
Because why would you go to all that trouble if
Yeah.
you,
Why
if
would I?
you weren't going to
Why
try
would I
and kill
dump
us?
sand on that thing if
Yeah.
there's nothing deadly in the sand? So.
Well done.
Well, we
Well
did
done.
notice there were bones in the sand.
Yep.
So
Oh, I love that. See, that's what I need. I need one of
a
them
little
pointers.
pointer.
Yeah.
Tell, am I in there?
Oh, you're over here.
He'll trade it for you
Actually,
an
these- what it is-
inspiration
I'm
die.
gonna put you right at
The
the
war
base of the
gamers. I
stairs.
need a croupier.
It's your job to make sure floors and whatnot are safe, and I'm your backup.
With the
Can you
healing.
go ahead and move
Yeah.
Mr. Fighter Wizard down there too, Mr. Kyron? Thank you.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Mr. Fighter Wizard.
All right.
Okay, are you actually doing anything or just boldly walking into the room?
Guess I'll look for traps.
Boldly
Okay.
slinking into the room.
I assume you're searching the floor for traps?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I've been told. They said
Yep.
Check those floors. Check those floors.
That's just, aren't you like a gnome or something?
Well, hill dwarf.
Okay, that's why we brought you, because you're closer to the floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not watch it with the dwarven joke, you know.
Easier to see.
Oh, that's right. You're a
5.
A 5. Yep. This floor is completely safe.
Awesome.
No worries here.
I don't even know why you brought me. This is nothing to worry about.
See, we think you're doing your job because there hasn't been any traps yet.
Yeah.
There wasn't traps in the previous room.
I think I'm doing my job too. I'm doing great.
And I too will be, I don't know if you want me to do an investigation check or perception check.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to see if anything in the room seems of note, out
Okay.
of place.
Okay, roll away.
So what, investigation?
No, give me a perception check.
Okay.
See if you perceive anything.
What do we got there?
12.
Plus 4 is 16.
16. You are fairly certain there is some kind of writing inscribed over the doors.
Okay.
But what it looks like it was possibly painted over, almost as if like someone tried to maybe conceal it.
There's
Or
something
all
over the
each-
door.
3 doors, right?
There's 3 doors. Yep.
And each of them has writing over it?
Just centered over the 3 doors, there's
Okay.
writing.
Oh, okay.
Looks like there's a few.
There's something over the doors.
Oh,
Anyone else?
maybe we should go read it. You know, so far we've demonstrated that we can do that.
Yes. Hopefully it's another math problem.
I know. That would be amazing.
Who wants to go over there?
I think we're all heading over there.
I'll go over to the one on the left side, from my figure.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to read the door. Is it in common or dwarvish?
No, you again. It's in that strange, weird language.
It's
that
a stupid
nobody
language
seems
from
to
before.
understand.
Oh, we have different languages now, right?
Oh, that's right. You guys
Well,
probably not really, but
I feel like Sylvan probably isn't going to help us here.
nope.
How about you? Crack.
Thieves can't and dwarvish. I doubt that's gonna be.
Nope, that's not going to be helpful.
All right, well,
So
we're-
if somebody would like to try and decipher,
Well, we
I
can.
can try to move you down a little closer. and
I'll try to decipher as well. Let's have a confab down here.
Let's do it.
Yeah. let's-
Actually, also Draconic.
nope,
Nope.
nope.
Okay.
So should we roll history?
History.
All right.
History is plus
20.
Okay, that's a happy number.
4. Nah, I got a 5.
Okay. So you're like, you're pretty sure you could read it, but it's going to take a few minutes to scrape off whatever. It's either grime or dirt, or it looks like somebody might have tried to cover it up. Because it looks like it's actually the letters underneath actually look like they're in gold. Almost looks like they're like painted in gold underneath. But you're going to have to spend probably 5 minutes or so kind of doing some cleaning up work there to actually be able to read it.
So they're lotto tickets.
Okay.
Yes, scratch off lottery tickets. So yes, you'd like to go ahead and do that?
Sure.
Okay. So you reveal the following passage. And again, I have a handout. I'll read it to you, and then you guys will be able to see it. So it says, "Follow her sinister hand to access our veiled land. The dextral root covered with sand. Tread here, you'll be damned."
Huh.
Follow her
Sinister hand to access our veiled land. The dextral root covered with sand.
Is it ROUTE?
Uh,
Like route? Or
Yes.
is it-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tread
What is
here. You'll be
Dexterous.
damned.
It's
I'm
like
gonna go grab a
parkour.
double armful of sand, and I'm
Is
gonna
it saying
fill it in
dextral?
front of all 3 of the doors.
Dextral, like astral, but for dexterity.
Right. So my guess is it means a path that an acrobat could follow, not necessarily one that.
And you probably have a sack or something. You probably
Yeah.
filled
Yeah,
up a sack.
I've got a sack
Yep.
of sand, and I'm spilling a little bit of sand in front of each of the 3
Okay.
doorways, just to see if...
And you do notice that this room is dusty. It doesn't seem like anybody's been down here in a while. There's probably some ancillary sand, but it's mostly dust and dirt.
Not as clean
Not
as the
not
one
clean like that.
previous.
The more and more you think about it, the more you're like, that upper room was spotless.
It's abnormally clean
Abnormally clean.
for
So those statues don't know how to climb stairs, and they don't do a really good job.
So is that our SOP now? We just scatter sand on everything we come
Everywhere.
across?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't figured out what's so. All right, we have to follow her dextral path.
What, do they, all three of the doors say the same thing?
It says it over the whole
It's
thing.
over the.
Oh, it's
centered
one,
over.
it's one. Oh,
Yep.
got it.
You
My
you
guess-
didn't know you were getting sand.
I got it, I was getting.
My guess is there's a particular route along the floor that we need to
Absolutely.
determine, probably jumping and hopping to different stones.
Nothing's stopping us from where we're walking.
I know, but there's probably an order with which we should be going based on what that inscription is over the doorways.
Do you think it's like when after we open the doors or now? So are we already in trouble?
I'm sure we are.
We don't, all we know is the first room is clean. I'm sure we've missed something. All right, so where do we think her sinister hand is? And who is she? Who possesses the sinister hand? Do I remember if either of the two statues out front seemed female or male?
They did not seem to be either.
So androgynous statues with lion heads.
Tim, can I see it? Thank you.
Follow her sinister hand.
Hey Seth, do you have any form of like bardic knowledge?
He's not a bard.
I'm a dwarven barbarian.
Oh.
Both
So
ask
the
one
answer
of
would be
these
new.
two
I
bards if they have any bardic
you're the
knowledge.
bard. Oh, okay.
He's the lore bard.
There's the voice.
I'm the fighting bard.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering if this lady with the dextral hand might.
Oh yeah,
Well,
maybe
we've-
like it's some Egyptian.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
should we
guessing-
get wait? Should we get the brooms and sweep up in here and see if like a sand trail gets left? I don't know.
Couldn't hurt.
I'm gonna do some work.
Okay. You gonna go up and grab a
Yeah,
broom?
Volverax goes
Okay.
and grabs a broom.
There's a pile of sand that's been. Yeah, that's,
yeah.
you're the one
I'm
that
gonna
put it
sweep
there,
up my
so.
sand. Put it in my sack. This is the treasure I've gathered so far in this adventure. So
I can see it.
I'm gonna take the time to
Okay.
try to clean up and see if it.
Okay.
Like
So you are sweeping away.
yeah. Anything happen?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
So follow her sinister hand to access our veiled land. I'm assuming that means we have to follow some pathway to open these doors. The dextral route covered with sand. So
Do we cover the route that we want to travel with sand?
good question. So covered with sand, tread here, you'll be damned. So either we don't tread on the sand on this
Or we
dextral route,
do.
or we do.
So,
Whether or not we want to be damned will be,
So it's blackjack odds.
could be.
Can I make an intelligence check to understand the actual definition of the word dextral?
Sure.
Which I actually know,
Yep.
but my character.
If you know, you can just share.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the
dextral
math
actually
teacher
means
got to-
of the right hand.
Okay.
So the dextral route is referring to the right hand
Oh,
passage.
so I was thinking that the sinister hand would be the left hand, because like some people,
Yes.
people who are left-handed are sinister.
You're right.
No,
You're
or-
absolutely right.
or-
So if we
or
read it in
very
that
intelligent.
context,
Okay.
Follow the left hand to access the
The
veiled
veiled route.
land. The right
The
route.
right route, covered with sand.
Tread here.
Tread here, and
Oh.
you'll be damned.
so don't go
to
through the right and do go through the left, is what this is
Yes, I
saying.
think that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But what about the center door?
Well, Monty,
What's the
I don't
covered in-
know.
What's the covered in sand part mean?
I think it
I
just.
say as I'm sweeping. What's the covered in sand part?
I mean,
The opposite of what you're
Well, when-
doing, Balbrax.
Well,
Balbrax.
yeah, I just want to see if like anything happens.
it's
Well,
just
I'm gonna-
busy work for you.
I'm
I
gonna
sus-
take a good look at the far left door then, and look for anything.
So just
Of
to
note.
clarify, the passage that we've been given, was that just over one of the doors?
No,
or
it was
that
centered over all
that was
three.
centered over all
I'm gonna
three.
make sure I really make that specifically clear here, because that's like the 6th time you guys have asked that question.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
sorry.
it's basically the whole passage of all three of it, like kind of like an arch over the whole
Got
thing.
it.
Great question. though.
14. So it's either a 16 if you want an investigation, or it's an 18 if you want a perception.
And you are searching the
far left door.
The far left door. The door appears to be locked,
Okay.
and there does seem to be a keyhole. It does
Okay.
seem to be legit. No, outside of that, it does not seem to be any different than the other
the
two
other
doors.
doors.
They all seem to, looking at the other ones too, you can actually see they all appear to be locked.
And looking through the keyhole makes no
You don't see it.
No
It's
light
just-
source, no nothing
light
comes-
source, no
okay.
nothing in there. It's just, it goes in and there's some. it doesn't-
We need a
it's not-
key,
you can't see
gentlemen.
the next room.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But there are no other exits out
Or a
of this
master
room.
of
Nope.
unlocking.
Nope.
I have not.
Or a master of unlocking.
Corey, you want to unlock the door? I mean, sorry.
Crack.
Craft.
Try picking the lock.
Which lock are you trying to pick?
We want the
Left.
one.
Okay.
The left one, right?
Right. The left one.
That's under sleight of hand? No.
It's a dexterity check, and you get your proficiency bonus, assuming that you are proficient with thieves' tools, and I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so your proficiency bonus is +4 for
Yeah.
So
So 21. Well,
21.
Yeah.
Wow, you cannot unlock that door.
Wow.
That is really locked. However, when you do that, you do hear a very audible click,
Oh man.
and everybody needs to roll for initiative.
Oh, man, we're gonna fight something?
Here we go.
Game? All
I
right.
didn't know there'd be fighting.
5. I hate this. Yeah, I know.
18.
My initiative is +0. Woo. 17.
Okay, so you are. So you said you had an
I don't see
18.
an
Do we have
18.
anything higher than an 18?
Nope.
Okay, so
Nope.
you're at 18. I heard a 17.
17.
That's
Karen.
Karen. What do we got next after
15.
15?
I got a 15
Yep.
too.
And you had a 15. What's your dexterities?
Uh,
The
two-
two bards, of
plus
course.
2.
You rolled.
+3.
Okay, so you are first, and you are
Quick.
Quay, and you are
Galtail.
Galtail. And then we get +2.
Oh, I'm 4.
4.
I also am at a 4.
Okay.
My
whoever's got the
dexterity
higher
is
dex-
-1 on.
It's probably your last. then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
An amazing dwarf dexterity. Or
All right.
dwarfdarity, as it's called.
Dwarf
So, here's how this is going to work. Starting on number 20, the entire ceiling starts to collapse. Like the entire ceiling is coming down, and it's coming down rapidly. 18, who are the, Balrex, what would you like to do?
Where would I be in the room since I've been sweeping the whole thing? I'm gonna let you make the call.
You know what? Let's see. Okay. Where's your,
The dwarf with the.
In the plate.
this guy?
Yeah.
I'm going to say you were right there.
And
How's
the
that
ceiling
sound?
is collapsing.
The ceiling is collapsing.
Okay.
The stairs up are still there.
The stairs up are still there?
Are the ceiling collapsing over the stairs or just the floor?
It does not appear that they're collapsing over the stairs.
Okay, so I'm gonna run onto the stairs,
Okay.
trailing sand behind me.
Okay.
Just-
So each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
So whatever
over
you're.
here.
Yep.
So.
And diagonal counts just as 5
5,
feet.
10.
Yep.
Oh, 15.
Yep, you can pass through.
20, Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna double move, and I'm actually gonna go.
Okay, so you're in the room.
Out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the previous room.
That is fine.
So brave.
But I'm trailing sand, so
Okay.
does the sand stop the ceiling from collapsing over
No.
the sand?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
I think we're investing way too much prominence in the
Not the
sand.
great treasure I thought it was.
If there was enough sand, it would.
Kieran.
All right. So, who is furthest away?
Maybe we don't want to access their veiled lane. Maybe the center door is the door.
Maybe.
Maybe we don't want to do either of these things.
Could be.
I'm going to come over
Maybe we
there.
should just stay in the clean room and get some rest.
Yep, watch the cables.
Have some bone meal.
I know, you're stout.
I'm stubborn.
Gotta be able to see here. Okay, so this person's a long ways away from this.
That's me, and I'm the last on the initiative list.
And what square are you technically in? Well, you'll still go before the ceiling goes again. Okay, but even you can make it unless you have very small movement.
30 feet speed.
Alright. So I was gonna consider casting haste on somebody, but I'm not. Actually, I will cast haste on myself and move up
And be
here.
the hasty retreat.
I yell. Can I yell something to him?
You can yell whatever you want. It's totally legit.
Grab the guy next to you.
Grab the guy next to you.
Sure, yeah. I will try to grab him.
If he lets you.
That's you, Corey. Or Brad.
Is this Corey?
Yes, it's fine. You can
Okay.
pick me up. You gotta
I'm
toss
here,
me.
Crag. I wish to grab you, Crag. All right, and so that takes us back into
The previous room, yes. That's where I am. You can put me there too.
And strength should not be a problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you moved us back into the will call line?
It's clean there.
And that was 17, correct?
Yes.
That was 17, yes, sir.
So Quay is next with a 15.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have an item I need to make sure I know how it works.
Okay, well, that's okay. I'm gonna go first
Oh.
and let everybody know. Everybody who is left in the room, okay, needs to make a saving throw. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, man.
Man, I can only save one, and I saved the.
When was your initiative, Corey? Corey, what was your initiative?
13.
13.
Oh.
Okay.
I got +4.
And you have a 9. Okay. You guys are all affected by a slow spell. That's gonna suck a little bit.
That is going to suck a little bit.
Yeah. So a slow spell, your speed is halved. You have -2 to your AC, -2 to your dexterity saving throws. You cannot use reactions, and you also need to use either an action or a bonus action in a round, not both.
We're not going to make the stairs.
We might.
Not with my movement speed.
Okay. So now we're at Quay at 15. You may go.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right.
Had I just been slow?
Oh, no.
Okay. I am going to step next to. What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick.
Patrick the bard, or the
Right
cleric.
here, and I'm going to press my the face of my cube of force to
Okay.
keep non-living objects out. 15-foot cube around me, centered on me.
Okay.
Well done.
Great.
That's ingenious.
Okay. Yep. Good deal.
And
Better
that is-
call to good tail. Get your
So does
ass
that-
over here.
But oh, yeah, okay.
So within
So
15
it
feet.
should be
there.
15
Alright.
feet around me. So,
So you
three-
need to move
you
at
should-
least
yeah.
5 feet to the left when it's your turn.
No, it's good right now because 15 feet would
Well,
be.
it's 5 foot square. It's, oh yeah, it's 5 foot. Yep.
So it
Alright.
should cover everybody. I was being safe getting next to you.
Is it a visible field of force?
Invisible.
Okay.
But I would note that I'm doing it. I would say out loud, on me.
Okay.
And if you want it to be visible, he's happy to cover it in sand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing my
That's kind of
job.
what he does.
Do you want me to?
Well, sand wouldn't get through. It's non-living things.
Yeah.
It just has to stick to the outside.
Balbarax, the
Let him
sand
act like
wizard.
a mime.
So yes, that will be my. I'll roll performance for that to see if I act like I'm trapped in a box. I'm really not good at miming. So.
Failed.
Honestly, that's a I got a +9 in performance.
No, it's still a
That's
13.
a 17 for
Oh,
that.
Well, that's a
17.
pretty good mine.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
It's
more than I
weird.
expect
I'm
out
gonna
of a
try
mime.
walking against the wind next.
It's weird how it says non-living matter can't pass through the barrier, but walls, floors, and
At
ceilings
your dis-
can pass through at your discretion.
Yeah, so if I wanted him to, I could
Oh,
allow
at
things
your
at
discretion.
my discretion.
I was just assuming
Not-
at
not
my
your
discretion. Because the last I checked, I was in charge. Of
That's how it works.
Yeah, okay. You know, I figured that would probably work.
I mean,
so.
you could house
And
rule
you,
it.
so you got all three, right?
It
Yeah.
should it should
Yeah.
cover us all.
Should I-
Because it's
should I knock
it's
the center
15
door?
foot.
Cube
Well,
centered
let's
on me.
survive
Actually, no, you do
first.
need to go. Like, he does need to go
I think
left
we're gonna
one to
survive.
get to
Yeah,
me.
actually, you can't get everybody.
Not
because-
right. I can if we
Because he's got a.
if
It's
he
only.
slides over.
It's only a 15-foot square, so it's really
It's just
only,
3 by 3.
Yeah, it's so if you're in the center of it, I'm to your left. He needs to move at least
Yeah.
5 feet over.
And he can living objects can get through. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. On his turn, he could move into it.
Yes,
Yes.
provided
Okay.
where it falls in the initiative and
Gotcha.
where
Right
the
after him.
stones are. Yeah.
Absolutely, cool.
Does he have to be naked because of all the non-living matter he's carrying?
Only if we're going back in time.
Deltail.
So I will move 5 feet this way.
Okay. And your number was?
15, I was right after.
Okay, you were also.
So I was considering casting knock at the center door.
Not a bad idea.
That's what I do.
Okay.
center door?
So you're gonna
Yeah.
cast knock.
Because what
at
I'm
the
thinking
door.
is this talks about the left and right door,
Yeah.
and like the right door. Okay, to tread here, you'll be damned. Okay, the left door. Do we want to access the veiled land? I don't know
Right.
if we do.
Veiled land could just mean the land of dead, which
Yeah.
we might be
So I'm thinking
trying
like,
to do with the
center door might be
ceiling.
where we want to go.
All right.
So you are casting knock.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking up to make sure what that's going to do. Okay. So the door opens.
What's in there?
It is a blank stone wall.
All right. Well,
Just as
we've
I
got-
expected.
we've got to see where the rest of the ceiling lies and how separated we are.
Yep. Next is Kreth,
Yeah.
Oh.
and he was
He was
out of the
carried.
room. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are up in the room.
What are we doing back here?
Not
Staying
getting
alive.
crushed.
Uh.
Staying alive.
Well, I tried to open the door.
Now we've got a minute where the thing is going to, unless the ceiling comes in sections, the ceiling will stop at 15 feet for a minute.
So we
Oh,
just
you
have to
guys.
understand how much debris is separating
No, because if this
this half of the party and this half of the party.
What?
Yeah.
If it's a solid ceiling, it'll just stop.
Yes, unless it's sectional, it should stop at 15 feet.
Oh, I
Is-
see.
Because it's stopping, unless it comes around the cube and it somehow,
So was the ceiling crumbling, like in
No, it looks like the
pieces?
entire ceiling was
Like,
coming
yeah.
down. in
Like a
one- it
giant-
looked like
like
one
a-
big block.
Like a trash
Like a big
compactor.
mash. Yeah, it's a big
That's
masher.
what it looked like.
Got it. Okay, cool.
so,
He already tried to pick the lock of the left door. Did that happen?
yes.
He
He
tried.
tried and failed,
It
but-
he failed
But he
with a
rolled a 21.
very high roll though,
Yeah.
and an audible click when attempting it. So
Which
And we don't think there's
kicked
any
off
other.
the trash
I don't think we should. Be,
compactor.
I'm with Gatel here. In maybe we should have avoided the outer doors and gone through the center.
But I knocked
Well,
it, and it opened up, and there was
It
a,
opened
there
up
was a wall.
fine.
There was a
So
wall.
No, the center is
Yeah.
it just has a wall behind
But
it.
yeah, it's a stone wall.
So the left is our only option anymore, I think.
well, the center. The biggest thing we have to understand is: are we separated? Has the ceiling come down far enough? We haven't even got to the end of the turn yet, so that we understand where I am. Just know if the ceiling is going to stop with enough passage or not.
Kreth,
So-
what was your number?
4.
Oh, you were 4?
Yeah, and I was
So at 10, the ceiling rests on the cube.
on the
Oh,
cube.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
And we got
So-
Is
multiple
there room
rounds
for
after
people to
this
get
one.
down the stairs at this point?
Yes, because the wall
To be fair, we haven't tried to just open the
Is
door
just-
since.
Yeah, we
Here?
did. We just opened it.
No,
The,
he
the
said- he
middle
said
door.
it was
The
locked.
left door.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the middle door.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it comes right to the edge of the steps,
say it
but
was
this
locked,
area
but the
is
left door.
fine, this area
was
is fine,
locked.
and the steps is
He
fine.
tried to pick the lock. We heard a click.
We
Yep.
did hear a
We
click.
activated this trap.
So you're
We don't
saying
know that
it
a part of
could
the
be-
trap isn't that
It could be unlocked is what
the
you're saying.
door is now open for us, but we better get out before the ceiling crushes us.
Oh, that's true.
So there's a possibility the door is open,
you
but
can
he
reach-
can't take another crack at picking the lock if he's already tried and failed, right? Them's the rules.
Well, he failed with a 21.
Right. So maybe if he got a little like guidance from a bard or something, he could do a little bit better.
Well, he's pretty
get-
far away. and We only have a minute
We got a
before.
minute though. That's 6
That's
turns.
10 rounds.
That's, 10 rounds, yeah, 10 rounds.
Okay. So at 10, it rested.
And now we're at 4.
We have a slight realization. We call these guys in.
Well,
Guys, we only have.
What? Oh, I was just there. I thought he fixed it. All right, I'll come down.
Be right there.
It's his
All
day
right.
off. He wasn't even
So
supposed
how
to
much-
be here today.
So shall we move these 3 back in? And
Well, it's only
Are
his
we
turn.
following initiative or,
Right.
or not?
Yeah, it's we're still, this is still on Krath, I believe,
Yeah.
and Patrick hasn't done anything yet either.
Right.
So when you could try to open that
Well,
door.
that's what
I would allow the door to enter the cube. Is that? It would be. So yeah, the door would swing into the cube if it
So
opens.
let's figure out what Kraft's gonna do first,
So I guess I'm coming back in, having gotten dragged out of here.
and you're gonna get to roughly here.
With one move.
Well,
for one move, right? Your movement's 30.
Can I go inside the cube, or is that?
Yes.
Can
Yeah.
let you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's non-living things.
What's your
being
movement
stopped.
speed?
Probably
30 probably.
30?
25 is
25
I
is
mean,
the dwarf.
probably, yeah,
Yeah,
25.
so if you're here, 5, 10, 15, so you're probably right around there.
Is he in range of the spell? Or does he need to move
He's-
closer?
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
Anywhere in
matter.
the room is safe
The
now.
cube is,
Right,
yeah,
that's-
is
And you
preventing
said the
it.
cube lasts for a minute?
Yeah.
We're in
We need to make a
round
decision
one.
quickly. All right, and Karen wants, you,
So technically, can't you like double move and interact with one like object or door during your move?
He could, well, even with the double move, it's just putting him there.
No, that's a single
His
move.
move was 25, he
Oh,
was all the
wait.
way in the other room.
Well, my move is
Yeah.
30, actually.
Oh, it is 30, okay.
Apparently,
And-
elf dwarves are extra.
So you could
fast.
probably move 10 more feet then. Because I think
Well,
they
because-
moved you 25 and then 25.
yeah.
I wasn't trying to take everybody like 20 feet back into this room. I assumed we were like 5 feet away
That was where I moved
as
to.
far as I.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just moved you out of the top of the stairs
Yeah.
for,
I was just trying to not be right in
so,
those
so,
squares.
so,
So
that's
Corey,
like-
Corey
so-
moved one move to get there, is what
Yeah.
I understood.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have another move left.
Yeah, because he cast the haste spell also.
Right.
Right.
So,
I
alright,
think
so.
he can get there and
He
and
could
at
probably
least
get
try
there,
the door.
but
Alright.
if it takes an action to do something, he can't because he used both of his actions to move.
Right.
So.
No, I thought there was. I thought you could interact with like a door during your move.
Well, if it was something simple like just opening a regular door, yes. But if you're like trying to do something like break a door down or something or whatever, then no, because that takes an action.
yeah.
So he
Yeah.
can get to the door. And he
Okay.
can yell at it.
So I know we're talking about time here. I just let you know that the cube, that function of the cube takes 2 charges. It has 36. So
Oh!
I can do this 18 times if we need to.
Okay, we can, it's,
Let's
we're not pressed for
let's
time.
not panic on the time.
Okay.
I mean, let's.
We could take a long rest then.
And then cast the. Oh no, it's an object.
Imagine what we could do some art with the sand.
We could live here.
Sand art.
So yeah, did he think he opened the lock, or no?
No, he does not.
He
think
knows the
opened
door is
lock.
still locked.
Yep.
I
But
mean,
he knows he triggered a trap, obviously, because the ceiling came down.
And also
Alright.
that part where I didn't check for traps on the door. I
Yeah.
simply tried to open the lock. That's dwarfy thinking.
Yeah, I'm guessing the far right door.
That's true. So
Proud of you, brother.
So he made an attempt to pick the lock. He has not made an attempt to disable the trap on the door.
that's
Well,
true.
you can try that next turn.
Yeah, next turn.
Yeah.
He's all out of
All right.
mojo for this
So
turn.
that'd be my
Yep,
move.
so, again, so the ceiling is not moving. We really don't need to do initiative order at this point.
Right.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to do
I'm
something,
coming
because
in
we
the
have
room.
9 more rounds before
Yeah.
you need to blow a charge.
I,
Yeah, and
I
then that's just 2
need,
more. I've got.
I would like to
plenty.
look through this door into the next room.
Okay, so it is a stone wall.
It's a
There's-
stone wall
It opens
there.
up, it is a false door, it is just a blank stone wall.
I'll examine the wall.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, jeez.
So is that 7 or a 1?
That's a 1.
Okay.
It is a stone wall.
It is a very
Hey, someone help me blow down this door.
Looks like there might be a little something written in the dust that says,
All right. Are you trying to break down the door?
Yeah, let's
Are you
break
ready?
down the door.
Yeah, I'll try to help you.
so this is
Okay,
breaking
yeah.
down which door?
The door to the left.
The left
Door
door.
to the left. Break it down. Okay.
I could knock it again.
Give me
Wanna-
a strength check.
Strength check.
All
And
right.
if you guys both are strengthy types, you can do at advantage.
Yeah,
Because
okay,
if
I'll
he's
do it
gonna
at,
help
I'll
you.
do it at advantage.
Okay, so I'm helping
Yeah,
him
you
and
help
he's
him.
getting advantage.
Yeah, if whoever, or if you've got the better strength, you be the one to roll the die. It doesn't matter who rolls.
I'm
One
plus
gets-
7.
I'm plus 6. You go.
Okay. 14 plus 7, 21.
21. That door does not budge.
I hate you,
Do you want
door.
me to knock it again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do your magic.
Okay, I'll knock the
Okay.
left door.
So you'll knock the left
I
door.
just feel like something in the first
Okay.
room.
You knock it, it opens up, and there is a blank stone wall behind it.
I got one more knock.
Okay, we got one more door.
It's a good thing we have enough forces.
Just stone walls. There's something we're not.
Yeah, we're stupid.
There's something we're not
Wait,
getting.
wait.
There's something in the first room that's got to help us get past the second room. I think.
Well, it does reference the veiled world. Is it possible
Veiled
any
land.
of these are illusions? The stone walls are
Examine
illusions.
the walls.
Oh,
Can I investigate
idea.
the stone wall
Sure.
behind the
So we
left
still
door?
don't understand.
Okay.
I'll follow her sinister
Oh,
hand.
that's a natural 20.
Nice.
20 plus 0 is 20.
Okay. That is a real stone wall.
do
Yep,
you guys
stone,
want to
all right.
open the third door? I mean,
I'm guessing stone walls on the other side.
but who knows?
You know,
Yeah.
maybe we actually don't even need to go through. Maybe the actual doorway is through like the hands of the Sphinx.
What, like we've been wasting our time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like to follow her sinister hand, which would be the left hand to access our veiled land. So then the dextral route covered with sand. So I mean, I'm just a thought.
Okay. So her left hand would be on the right, or her left hand would be on the right for us.
Yeah.
We can use the
Her
brooms
left
to
hand would
clean
be
off
this.
the
Maybe
hands.
this Sphinx arm.
Yeah. Do you want to go back and try that?
Well,
If we
I would love to open the third door first. I mean, that's just me. I just like
complete
have
this.
like an OCD thing. I can't stand to see two doors open and one's
natural
just
born
sitting
button
there. There's
presser
no
level,
symmetry.
level.
Well, I don't want to waste a knock spell if it's a.
Well, we can try
We
it.
could blow it down again. Come
All
on,
right,
let's
fine.
do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. That one's better. 23.
23. It still does not budge. You have a feeling there might be a reason why it's not budging.
Huh.
Because if there's a
You're
wall.
like, oh,
behind
you
it.
should. It's like that thing should have.
Oh,
that thing
because it
should've
feels like I might be slamming myself into a wall repeatedly.
Maybe.
Oh man, this reminds me of when I tried to do school. All right, I like your Sphinx hand idea.
I mean, you want to introduce
Sure.
You got plenty of charges on your QB thing.
I do.
You gonna hold
now
on to
here's
it?
the thing: do we leave and we let it? If I let it go, is this gonna collapse and we're out of luck getting into this thing, or do we? I need to stay down here and keep.
I think you need to
pressing the button.
stay.
Okay. Well, I'll stay and keep the cube active while
Okay.
they're out investigate.
Yeah.
Question on the statue guys, the non-onk hand, down, up, cupped.
The one
fist.
the one that's holding the yank.
No, the other one.
The other one. It's just like this.
At rest.
It's just
Nothing.
like at
Okay,
rest, yeah.
nothing that. I'm wondering the hand and the sand. I was wondering if there's anything maybe in the
Yeah.
hand.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Okay,
Alright.
good. Just
All
So
right.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna hightail it because I don't want to have you
Okay.
burn all your charges.
So you're gonna go to the end of the paw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to do some sweeping.
There's definitely no door there.
Well, I'm gonna do perception and look for something.
By all means, go for it.
Ooh, a 7.
Actually, roll at advantage.
Oh. A 17.
You find a secret door.
Where did you
All
find
right,
the secret door?
so
On the Sphinx
Oh.
hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so essentially, Elena's gonna yell at me because she can't hear you. Yeah, so essentially there's a secret door here. So again, this is kind of curved like this, as a paw outstretched,
Nice.
and the other way around.
So that's the left.
so someone will yell to us,
Yes.
"We found a secret door," and we're heading out. So I guess it'll be up to you to determine how many charges, if
Boys, come on
That
up.
wasn't
Yeah.
more than a minute, was it?
it's
Well,
probably
you had to get.
yeah, it's not
100
that far. I'm gonna say it'll be 2 charges.
Or are we still slowed?
okay, so that's 4 of the 36.
the ones that you've failed the saving throw, yes.
Yeah,
we're
so
slowed.
we're still slowed on top of that.
I'm almost.
But now,
No,
how
just
do
one
you?
For that is 2 charges.
But here's my
I see.
question
There's
though.
Here's the question.
So, how are you? Can you? Okay,
I can. It follows me, so I could walk with it.
so you walk with it. Okay,
So you're the
that's
last
what I
person
needed
who
to know.
leaves.
Yeah,
So you just walk. It's still like.
and once I get to
So
the
the
stairs,
ceiling's gonna come
everybody's
down.
out.
Then the ceiling will come down the
Yeah,
rest of the way
I
because it's not holding there. So yes, so the ceiling comes down all the way, and it lands flat
And 2
in that
uses
room.
that puts it. I still have 32 charges.
I
on
mean, and you're gonna use it constantly throughout this entire adventure, so.
it.
Well,
now I am.
really, the question is, are we leaving anything behind, or did we really need to go into that second room to to get the riddle to know to come back to the Sphinx hand.
Yeah, I think
That's
I
really,
think that's it.
that's really the only thing in the back of my
Because
head.
if that ceiling went down, that's cut off now.
Yep.
So, okay.
This room is clean because no one got crushed to dust.
Yeah.
They
And swept into
anything
the
that came
foyer.
in, yeah.
Oh,
don't-
yeah, maybe
but they
when
don't
people
go
get crushed,
downstairs.
They get swept up the stairs.
They're union statues, so
Yeah,
they stay there.
They stay
That's
in
what
their
they're paid to
station.
do.
Okay, so somebody's opening up that secret door?
Well, hold on a second. So
Oh, okay.
we're all slowed.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm slowed.
Same.
Bart's, three of us are slowed.
Let's
Well,
race.
was that an area effect in that room?
Yes.
Or was that cast on you?
No, it was affected everybody in the room.
Right.
And,
And you,
But it affected
you guys exited the room too quickly to be affected.
Yeah, I remember that. But are you saying you're still slowed now that you're all outside of that room?
It wears off after a minute.
Oh,
Okay, then we're no longer slowed.
I had to check that. Cool.
All right.
Okay, I guess let's reboot this thing.
Yes. Krath, you're up.
Maybe you should
Check
for
secret door for
traps.
traps.
All right, let's do yeah. That was
Traps and
that was
a
a lesson.
Sphinx.
See, mistakes make us stronger.
Okay, here comes the trapeze. A 1.
Oh, there is definitely no traps on that.
All right.
You're all clear, kid.
Yep.
Why don't you open it?
Then I will make the open. Hey. Opening is
16 with
22, 20, 25, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, it opens easily without any issues whatsoever. With a great heave, the stone door is pulled. This one is pulled open. Beyond is a dark corridor, 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, and the floor is covered with a very, very fine coating of dust.
So it's
up. Hold the broom.
Like a gaffy stick.
so nothing's been down this pathway in a very long time.
Correct.
Okay. I lowered my broom.
Do we have any pathway piece over here, or are we just gonna use the side of the?
I can certainly build one, but I have to wreck the rest.
No,
of
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know if we need to
Okay.
do something. But the corridor is, I think it's at least, you have 60 feet dark vision, it's 60 feet long at least.
Okay, so we know it's at least 60 feet.
Do you need marching order from us?
That would be wonderful.
I'm gonna be in the middle, folks, because I'm the light source.
I'm gonna go right behind. I'm gonna go second, right behind
Krath?
my dwarven friend.
And I'll be fourth, I guess.
And I'll form the head.
Where are you going, Kyron?
I don't know. Sure, put me third. Whatever.
I guess I'll go last.
Okay, Bard.
It's just 5 feet wide.
Yep.
10 feet wide.
We can't
10
go
feet
shoulder
wide.
to
Oh, it's
shoulder.
10 feet wide.
Oh, it's 10
All
feet,
right.
so we can
You can go
we can
shoulder to
double up.
shoulder.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, put me in.
Double up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do like this. Is everyone good with this?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
Like that?
early Gen Con parade.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the will call line. All right, so I'm guessing we should investigate as we go down the hallway.
Keep an eye out for traps.
And proceed slowly as we
Yeah.
go. Although nothing's been disturbed in this pathway in a very long time.
People aren't as smart as our
Yeah.
friend here.
So the first two people in line there give me perception checks.
That's you and me, Corey.
5.
24.
Okay.
Bigger.
Whew, everything's great over here.
Yeah.
It's fine. You notice there are hieroglyphics on each of the walls, and they look like they're telling some kind of a story or some kind of a scene. Get that in a second. But as you are walking through and kind of scuffing some of the dust, you think there might be some writing on the floor right inside the door.
Oh.
It's like you basically go and you're like, hey, what's that? And it looks like maybe if you clean that area off, maybe there's something written there.
Look like a broom.
Yeah.
Broom would be handy.
I don't think we
I
need
have
the
the
broom. We can just use your hand to
I
wipe
use
off
the
the
broom.
dust. You got to go back and get it.
No, I've been carrying it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been carrying the 10-foot broom this whole time? I
Yeah,
guess. All
well,
right.
since we went outside.
I like the transition of career of the barbarian.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing to kill yet, so I'm gonna clean.
I wipe off
Well,
your,
busy
your
hands.
area.
Fix that up, would you?
Volvorax has like hyperactive attention deficit disorder. He always has to keep
He's got-
moving. He's got to do something.
Always
to
be
himself.
cleaning.
You
Always
sweep
be
up
cleaning.
and basically, yes, painted on the floor that was covered in dust. There is a couple of lines, but again, it's in that strange language that you haven't been able to read yet.
Could I investigate and see if I can decipher?
Again? All right.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
That is going to be a 21.
Okay. It says, follow in the footsteps of the queen to get to the chamber in between.
10 foot wide.
We need to go outside and start messing with her feet.
Is the queen the Sphinx, or is the queen someone who's walked down this path before us?
Oh yeah. We don't know.
Give me a history check.
Ooh.
Oh, 29, right? History plus 6. 17.
You recall from stories told to you by your fellow clergymen that the Sphinx Queen Anchoret once ruled this land an age ago and became a deity. And everybody just refers to her now as the queen. So when somebody in this region says the queen, they usually refer to Anchoret.
Okay, so the queen, I'll let the rest of the party know what that means, since we all already know.
Path.
What do you know about this queen?
So what do we remember about
Anchor.
Anchoret?
Do you want us to roll history for that too?
Sure, you can give us another roll if you want.
See if I recall anything about
Natural 20. 27.
Natural 20.
I
So
majored in anchoret in college. I
Yes,
minored in math.
You did. Did not include all that backstory in this adventure, but the Sphinx Queen was betrayed by, I believe, her daughter. No, her daughter redeemed her. Might have been her consort that she was betrayed by. And she slipped into evil. So she was once a benign deity that looked over the land, then slipped into evil, and basically then was worshipped. Almost like cults sprung up around and kind of worshipped her. And this was all like millennia ago. But the name the Sphinx Queen still holds some cachet in the greater region in the area.
So in order to follow in her footsteps, we just have to develop a cult following.
Yes, and just create one and establish it.
First
and in
we
a couple
become
of decades,
gods, then we go evil.
We got 3 hours.
So,
All right.
what was the rest of it? Following the footsteps of the queen. So follow
to get to the chamber,
chamber
in between.
Well,
Huh.
shall we proceed down the hallway, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think we have
Now
to
that we've
see what's
conferred.
down there.
Do we want to like see if there's footsteps?
There's nothing.
I mean,
the
it was-
floor is just dusty. Are there like any prints in the dust?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing.
Alright.
The dust
Just
is.
dust, right?
Yeah.
It's just a dust cover.
Guess we trundle on.
Cautiously.
Yeah. I go into action mode, which means I put the broom where my axe is and take my axe.
Okay.
But I do still have the broom.
Okay. So you're proceeding.
Yes.
So that was action mode?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's good. Another
That
father.
Terrible. Okay. The two folks in the front ranks fall into pits.
Oh, I hate when I do this.
Hey, when I
I'm gonna
fall
miss
into a
those
pit.
guys.
How much should I do?
I'm working on
Is
it.
it?
The
Are
rest
they,
of us keep going.
yeah, are they?
How deep?
Acceptable loss.
Step on the dwarves' heads.
Yeah.
Thanks for filling the pits, guys.
So you each of you take, so the fall is 40 feat. Each of you
Jeez.
take 15 points of damage from the fall, and then you take another 10 points of damage as you're impaled on spikes.
Nobody has Featherfall as a reaction.
Yeah, if you have any reactions, this would be the time.
I react by swearing in Dwarvish, but I won't say the swear because it's Twitch.
You can
and,
say it, you just have to say it in dwarf.
Ragadwa!
There you go.
And who's the two characters in the second rank?
That's the.
Each of those, give me a perception check, please.
All right.
Yep, that's you. 7 plus.
7 plus perception.
18.
8.
8. And who was the other person? There was 2 people. in there.
Kyron, 18.
Oh, and you have an 18?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
sorry. Okay. So you notice that when the pit lids go and they fall in, it looks like there's a large letter painted. It's inscribed, but it's not bas relief. So there looks like there's a large letter on each of the 5-foot squares that they each fell into. So it looks like they both triggered like 2 pits. And as the door flops down and all the dust comes off of it, you can see that there's a big, huge letter on it.
Should have swept the
One of
floor.
the letters is the letter B. The other is the letter G.
I see. And are there letters on other tiles?
Not that you
down the
can
hallway?
see because of the dust.
Ah, okay.
Well,
hey,
let's-
throw that broom up here.
Yeah.
Reaction first. We gotta save these guys from dying.
Yeah, I have silk rope. I'll lower my rope and
Okay.
All right, I guess I'll climb up.
begrudgingly.
I've still got a spell slot. It's the last high one I can do, but I can animate that room and we could sweep the whole rest of the floor and see what letters are where,
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
right?
All right.
Um,
That was a painful fall. You know, we learned a lesson.
And similar
B
to
and
like
G.
a custom room, probably good.
yeah, I don't have anything else on this one that'll do
Okay.
that.
You.
Unless
Oh, look at that.
unless anyone has like gust of wind or something.
Well, that was
going on.
clever.
don't.
That was a good idea.
I don't.
Okay. What do we
Okay. So there's the 2 pit. The B and the G are the 2 pits that they triggered, and then there's the rest of the letters all the way through the hallway. And you can see at the end of the hall, once you got in a little bit, there's a doorway, basically, right?
What's the queen's name again?
Ankaret.
Uncorrect.
How much damage they take? Do I need to heal you guys?
I took 25.
I can spell that for you. If
I'm
you
sure
want.
it's best.
We took 25 and then.
No, 25 all in.
Oh, was it 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
The
the
cute-
two.
Oh,
There's, yeah, yeah.
No, sorry, right there.
Ank.
oh, that's it. I thought there was an I. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you're
You see
reading
the
it
way you're looking at
sideways.
it, it's an eye. It's totally an eye this way.
I mean,
So that means
you're a good healer, right? You're a clearic.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Patrick, I'd love a dose of your goodness.
Yeah. I need to. How am I gonna get? Lesser restoration
No.
is probably gonna have to do mass healing word.
You can
Whoa.
do that or
No.
cure.
Oh, you don't need.
We only took 25 points of damage.
You got 4 cure wounds. You can do cure, and I've got a cure wounds at
Yeah.
early level too. If we could.
That's
get a
fine.
few of those.
Just a little
little
burst.
top
A
up.
little bit, yeah.
So we're jumping over the Q and the X, right? And the yes,
Yes.
and following the path of the letters.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And before starting to jump, I'll be cure wounds. I need an 8-sided on our 2 guys in the front. And
It's pretty amazing how useful the
that
brooms
one?
have been.
oh no, that's a 10-sided. I need an 8-sided. There we go. Oh,
8.
8 for one of you plus my spell casting, and the other one's gonna get 1. Oof.
What's your spell casting?
Where's my spell casting ability modifier?
Yeah, via wisdom.
Wisdom, so wisdom spell plus 8. So one of you gets 9 hit points, the other one gets 16.
Well, who did you do first?
Well, whoever you, because you're the heaviest, biggest, will get the larger amount.
Okay.
So
I get
16 and 8 for our rogue.
9, right? Could you roll a 1?
9, yes. Sorry.
So what are you at? You guys are at.
I'm at 96 and 105. I'm good.
And you're. How are
I'm
you
at
doing?
62 out of 79.
We'll save it.
Yeah.
We'll save
Okay.
it till we may have. Yeah. I think we're not in any danger right now.
Yeah.
And I think we have a path, right?
Yeah.
All right, who's gonna
We're
attempt
gonna-
the path first?
I don't mind. I've got a pretty good like acrobatics type score if I needed to do
Well, I think
jumping and
it's
leaping,
probably an easy step to each. It's just
It's
we have
just that
one
jump.
jump.
which is fine.
Yeah.
I-
That we'll probably have to deal with.
It's like Squid Game.
Yeah.
I
It
wouldn't
is.
mind. Yeah, so I can make that attempt. Coy will jump up and to the front and try to follow that we know the path
Okay.
follow that path.
The name of the queen.
Making the jump over the Q to the H and following it all the way.
Yep. Okay. You can do that. You can just give me a die 20 roll. Just don't roll really bad.
Okay.
Die 20? Yeah.
6, is it against anything? I've got a 7 in acrobatics.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So you make that little hop over there.
Okay.
With a little flourish.
Okay.
Ta-da.
And then you can get to the end, and there's actually 5 feet, and then there's a door.
Okay.
So there's like a 5-foot area where you can stand, and then there's a stone door.
Okay.
So you're going to need to deal with making space now that we know the path is.
I'm actually going to check. Can I open the door?
Don't you want to check for traps?
It is unlocked.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to open it.
You gonna okay?
Well, I
Oh,
think the pathway
what?
itself is the.
Yeah,
is the
I'm
what we
not.
need to
I'm not.
overcome.
I feel like Quay's not really going to care too much about traps. No guts, no stories. That's the
Okay.
bard. That's the bard
right.
motto. So,
Great. Roll a saving throw, please.
sure.
That is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, not dexterity. You're sure? Okay. Yeah, that's a horrible. That's a 3.
Okay. Actually, everybody needs to roll a dexterity wisdom saving throw
man.
because you're all in the corridor.
What's a dick?
But-
This better be a
Was
good
it
wisdom or
story.
dexterity?
Wisdom. I'm sorry.
It is.
I meant
Oh.
wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
19.
So good.
Let's see. Wisdom?
I think it's slow.
11.
15.
Okay.
10.
All right. So only the 19. What'd you have?
17.
17. Okay. The 17 and the 19. You guys both made it, so you're fine. Everybody else who has failed it, a wash of fear waves over you, and you feel compelled to drop whatever you're holding, and you flee out the room. Now, for 3 of you, it's not a big deal.
For you.
For you, you're gonna go at, and since you're not exactly sure where there's pits and where there's not pits, you're just gonna run out scared to death.
Okay.
Do you have anything shenaniganry you can try and do? But you're gonna.
I do actually.
What do you got? I'm not surprised. But what do you got?
Let me think about this.
Sure.
Because we may go back to the well again. Let me check what my options are.
Shit. Remove curses by touch.
So when
Yeah. I'm gonna spend 4 of my charges on the thing, and I'm going to inside my cube do
Horizontal.
the third phase, which is living matter can't pass through, so that when I go over the pit, I'm just walking on the bottom of my cube.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So you right
So
down the
that's-
hallway and nothing happens.
Like surfing on your cube. You're
Before-
bleeding it.
Actually, I'm assuming
That's my
there's
guess.
still probably weight going down on it. I would think.
It's a 15-foot cube though, so it would go over 5 feet in front of me and 5 feet behind me.
Yeah. I was just
And it
wasn't sure
moves
if the
with you,
doors
right?
were going to open up or not. Like the trap
Yeah.
doors were going to open.
Oh, yeah. He's just trying to determine whether or not.
Yeah, because
they're
you're
gonna open.
just walking over, you're running over, but there's going to be weight.
Yeah.
So yeah, so anywhere there's so basically
Any of the places
yeah.
he did
So I'm
not.
gonna just say he runs down this way.
Right.
So basically, this is a pit, this is a pit, and that's a pit.
All right.
So that was his route that he went
Oh,
down
so
that way.
the pits are.
So the
gonna-
pits they just
Right,
open up.
they're
The doors
open,
just
so
open
we'll
up.
see them.
But you're like, oh wow, look at
Oh
that.
yeah, look at the pits.
Yeah. So.
And you-
But you just right out the front door with, and the other 2 people who are not affected, they're just standing there at the back, and everything is
Oh
fine.
no, they're not.
Oh, that's right. The cube's gonna push
Living
down.
there.
Everybody
Yes.
in
That's
front of
right.
me is getting pushed
Pushed out
the
the
door.
That's right. So some magical effect will just grab, pushes you
Everybody's
back.
getting shoved all
We
the
just
way out.
all the way out.
spill out.
Yeah. Into the sand, back where you started.
And I'm just like, sorry. Excuse me, pardon me.
Pardon me.
That's too funny, man. So, and I've got words for my kid is the one who outfitted the pre-gens with the magic items. I got words for him.
Oh, this is such a
He's
great
like,
item.
he's like, what do you think about a cube of force? And I'm like, yeah, how hard could that be? I'm like, like, it'll probably cause more harm than good. So people will probably get themselves in trouble with it.
Tell him thank you.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
will.
that is my new favorite magic item.
Yeah,
of all
mine
time.
too.
Of course, are fun, man. They
We
are
give
fun.
all the NPCs
But they can,
bananas now.
they can get you into some serious trouble.
Yep.
So they
So,
Well, if there were a wall behind them, that would have been a problem.
can.
As
So,
I'm
Yes.
running out. And
yes,
crushing
you just
people with my
crushed
cubes.
us.
so okay. So after like a minute or so, you guys get your senses back, and you're like, "Wow, what the heck was that?" Says, you know, there's shrieks in your mind, and you have to face your inner demons, all of you. And then after a while, you kind of collect yourselves, and you're like, "Okay, we're good."
You know what I'm thinking? Maybe, just wondering if I should like, since we're hitting all these like
It's a lot of traps.
effects, well, it's an action. So I mean, I can't like constantly be playing a counter charm, can I? Probably not.
No, I don't believe so.
So what triggered that?
He opened the door at the
You
end of
opened
the
up door,
hall.
and it
Is the
triggered.
door still open?
Yeah, the door opened.
The door opened. It's just a fear spell
Should be able to
was
go-
cast in
I would
the
think
party.
that. I would
The
think.
fear
Once it-
lasts
once
So
it
how
just
runs-
when you think you've
About a minute.
circumvented the hallway,
Yeah.
you've got a little something to possibly make life difficult all over again.
So once it runs out, though, we should be able to reapproach the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only
So-
a minute, so we're probably fine.
All
Yeah,
right.
You know what? Let's do. Either
Do
one
we
of you
just
wanna
keep
do
running
your
out into
counter
the
charm
desert
would
for a
help.
minute?
I think it's an action though. It's like
We could do it now before we go in. We're out. There's no.
Or we could just pop your cube and
No, let's save it.
So-
It's
I mean, what do
gonna-
you think? Could we just be like playing counter charm as we walk down the
Well,
hallway?
you do. It's good for 10 minutes once it's done.
Oh, it does. I because I didn't read that whole thing. Okay.
I believe.
So let's get back. Who's first, and who? We'll have to do some acrobatic checks probably. Let's get back to the door.
end
and the
of your
room that
next
it
turn, it
proceeds.
says.
Let's see. It lasts a turn. It lasts, start performance, that lasts on your next turn. During that time, okay, just during the turn, so yeah, we'd have to do it when.
You have to
we-
play it all the time.
Constantly
yeah.
be playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you? Is that something we could do, or is that?
So you guys want to do counter charm as you guys are marching down
Just
the
like, yeah, we
corridor?
can just duet, you know, do the.
It's just
Yeah.
a jam session.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Like-
10-minute long
like
jam
we'll do-
session.
Which gives
What's your
what's it
instrument?
actually do?
I have a Kanaeth mandolin. I have a
Out
magic.
of loots, it'd be
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah.
That's
That'd be
great.
beautiful music.
It's
But
like
what,
we
what's
have
the
some
game
great
effect going to be?
acoustics
It's
down
going to
here.
give you guys
Advantage
Advantage
on-
on the saving throw for
Oh,
fear and
okay.
charms.
We should have a tomb
Okay.
concert.
And they're just
Yeah.
aimlessly playing forever.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like
playing.
going
I
to
think
a
we're
Fish
playing
concert.
Paradise by the Dashboard Light by
Okay.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Okay.
Beatles. So wait, you're playing Wonderwall while I'm playing Paradise by
It's
the
a mashup.
Dashboard Light?
It's a mashup.
Okay.
So glad we brought two bards.
As long as nobody's playing American
it's-
Pie. We're
because
good.
every time you only bring one, it always dies. So,
Yeah.
There you
so you
go.
figured we should have a spare around somewhere.
I gotta know
Easily
right
carried.
now.
So are we gonna have to make acrobatics checks?
Wonderwall.
Is that what- Eric, we have to make acrobatics checks? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm figuring there is one. I mean, if
Well,
you
yeah,
want
that's
to,
just a-
or
that's a
can we
jump.
get back in some kind of order in front of this room?
You're either going to need to make an acrobatics or an athletics check to jump that one little.
That one little
How
spot.
far is it across?
It's only like
It's
5
5 feet.
Okay,
but
so I'm gonna lay my 10-foot broom across it, so that
But
if
it might break.
If I fall, I can grab onto it. Then I'm gonna try to make an acrobatics check.
all right.
This is it.
Acrobatics.
18.
Okay, you are fine.
All right.
Acrobatics. So -1
Is
for
this
me.
the order that we're going in? Just
I guess we're just rolling, right?
Well, I know we're all gonna need to make the check, so we're all. The
Well,
goal is to get to the end of that
9.
hallway.
Uh-oh.
But 9's okay, right?
Oh, 9? Okay, yeah, it's adjust.
I got a 16.
is my sound on at all?
Oh, that's plenty. Acrobatics, you said,
Or athletics, your choice.
Okay, 25.
Yo, you're so fine.
How's a 17?
17 is fine. We good?
So we're all basically.
28.
Okay.
So we're all basically
Yep.
at
So you
this
guys are all at the
doorway.
door. The door is open, and there's a corridor that actually goes beyond it.
Is it dusty?
It's dusty, but not like dusty this one was. This one seemed to be extra special dusty.
Yeah,
You almost think they
right.
put the dust there
To
cover
hide
up the
letters, perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you would think.
Leaving dust
That's
just
what
to
you would
do
think.
it.
Yes.
All right. Like, maybe we should do like more checking for pits, without like walking over them.
I mean, that's one way to check.
So can we?
I'm just trying to learn.
We'll do the same order.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think that was a correct
That was a
marching
good
order.
order,
Yeah.
good marching order, and
I like that.
10 feet, continue
so we can see
down?
60
Yep.
feet away
Yep.
with the
There's
light
the
source.
four guys
the
in the
corridor
back
goes
agree
about
that this
30
is a good
feet,
order.
and then it banks to the west. And then when you, so somebody on a search for traps?
I'm looking for hieroglyphics.
Okay.
Search
Nope,
for
nothing in
traps.
this hallway. This hallway seems plain.
All right.
Searching for traps, perception checks.
Sure.
Rogue, make sure you're looking for traps. 11 plus. Where's perception? 4.
That's a
15.
nat 20.
15.
20, 25.
Pretty sure there's no
Yes.
traps on the floor at all.
Nice job.
So we go to the turn.
The corridor turns, and then on the northern wall, so it's actually going to be on your right-hand wall. So the corridor turns, and then right-hand wall there is a set of double doors.
And that's it.
Right there.
And that's it. And then the hallway goes like another 20 feet, and then just ends. So you would surmise you're almost about halfway into the Sphinx at this point. Maybe about, because you went 60
Somewhere
feet
in
and another
here.
30.
All right.
Yeah. So you're
So
guessing.
came in, it turned
Yep.
this way. We got double doors.
We're close
Yep.
to
An
the,
area
the
like
chamber in
basically-
between, perhaps.
Okay.
I'd like to go to the end of the hallway and
Basically,
search for
hallway,
secret doors.
then it angled this way, and
Yeah.
then there was like a set of doors here going that way.
Okay. So,
Can I do a perception check for secret doors at the end of the hallway, the
Go
blind
right ahead.
end of the hallway?
because yeah, this went
Yep.
down. So we're
Yeah, because it
like
did. The hallway
over.
did extend a little bit further.
All right. Not great. 12.
12. You do not find any secret doors.
I am 100% positive that there are no secret doors at the dead end of this hallway.
You're amazing.
Thank
Hey,
you.
can you want to check these doors out for traps? Can you do that?
I can roll.
You're kind of like Kiff.
Eeyore the Road. Oh, bother.
So, what do we have there? What happened?
17 for checking for traps.
On the doors?
The doors.
Okay. You do not find any traps. You're convinced there's 0 traps on those doors, and they are unlocked also.
Oh.
I suppose you want me to open the doors too for you, sir.
I get my axe ready. Yeah.
I get his axe ready too. Yeah.
Okay. Doors open up. Slight pause. If anybody needs to take a bio break, this might be a good time.
Okay, we're building, eh?
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you. We had a brief little pause there to reset the map and take a little break. So we are back and going at it. Okay, so you open up the double doors, even though it only shows one door there. Beyond the double doors is a massive, brightly lit gallery. The floor is clean of any sand and debris and is constructed of fitted flagstones. The hall extends for at least 60 feet north and about half that amount east and west. There are 2 sets of thick stone pillars supporting the ceiling 20 feet overhead. The floor between the pillars depicts a ghostly landscape in relief. There's a desert bisected by a river with towering peaks to the east and west. All the walls are covered with murals depicting a desert cityscape. At the far end of the hall is an elaborate table with 2 stools, and there seems to be something sitting on the table.
All right.
I'm sure this room is perfectly safe.
Balrax and Krath are in the lead.
Oh, hey, it's time to do your thievery.
Do you even know what you're rolling?
Shut up.
Maybe.
I am, yeah.
The floor isn't comically clean, right? Just regular clean.
It's just regular clean. Comically clean. I like that.
I'm in action mode.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you still have your broom, right?
Yeah, the broom is
Okay,
slung
you've
on
got
my
the broom.
back.
Yep.
Axe is in the hands.
Perfect.
No sand to clean here.
All right.
Okay, what did you roll?
14.
Okay, there's definitely no traps there.
We good?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's.
We've been so safe this entire time.
Right.
Haven't you noticed?
No worries at all. Proceed. Sign this waiver.
All right, I wave y'all in with my axe.
All right, I go in.
All right, the Bard and Karen,
Party following? Yeah.
Quay.
So remember, the area in between the 4 pillars is a
Is in
ghostly
relief.
landscape.
Yes.
And it looks like if you were walking it, like it's in 3D. So it's like you look around, there's
I'm gonna
like
walk up to
mountains.
the edge of it.
Okay.
I guess
Assuming you're next to me.
Can somebody remind me what the riddle about the middle chamber was?
Oh, that we just had to find.
Well, there
it
were-
right
the
in
middle door?
The-
We thought that the riddle only gave information about the right and left door.
No, not
No,
that.
there's the other one that said
Oh,
to
the
find
path in the middle.
of the
Yes,
Sphinx,
yeah.
But the one, the
basically.
right and left door did say something. There's also something
Yeah,
about
something
the
about
ghost.
following the path of the queen.
Follow in the footsteps of the queen to get to the chamber in
So we
between.
are at the
I'm wondering if
chamber.
that center thing is the chamber in between.
But what is it?
I think he said we're halfway into the Sphinx, so this would be the chamber.
in
This whole
between.
room may
Yeah, I
be the
guess that makes
chamber,
sense.
or this ghostly holographic
And
city.
the
may
dexterous
be.
path is
veiled
obviously
land.
hopping around, perhaps, on that hallway with the name.
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
queen,
good call. Good call.
Anchoret.
Good call.
I don't think any of the previous riddles that we found references this room
No.
other than the path perhaps in relief.
This
I mean
does. To access our veiled land.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this
Follow
might be
this-
access to the
Oh, this
veiled
is the
That's
land.
our
veiled
sinister
land.
hand. So what do we
This is great. Look at this thing.
so murals on the walls. Can I maybe roll a history check to understand them better? History +6, 17. Anything interesting about the murals on the walls?
They just seem to simulate a cityscape. So
Okay.
basically, it just kind of looks like if you were to look around, it's like buildings, 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 streets, alleys, and that. It just seems more fanciful in design.
Nothing
than-
specifically
yeah,
depicted.
there doesn't seem to be no inscriptions, no hieroglyphics or anything like that.
Gotcha.
It just kind of seems like it's kind of decoration.
My sister Kate would love this 3D city.
Yes.
I moved my hand through the city.
And your hand just passes like right through it.
Okay.
It's
Like
magically represented.
The part in the center, yeah.
Yeah.
The murals on the walls are real. The ghostly part in the center is you just pass your hand right through it.
I'm gonna take a coin and flip it through the.
Okay. It flips through and it
Shimmering
just lands through. You can tell it's definitely like some sort of an illusion or whatnot. As you start interacting with the 3D cityscape, a ghostly figure appears at one end of the table. Now, quick disclaimer right here. Set is a serpentine god. He's holding a serpentine staff, but that is just the miniature. It has nothing to. He's not an agent
Okay.
of Set or anything like that.
The
It's
miniature doesn't represent what we
miniature
see.
doesn't represent what he is. I just needed a cool looking figure like that, dude. He just appears, and you can tell he is not real. He's incorporeal.
Like the
and-
walls,
Yes,
yeah.
and he's
The wall
he's like, welcome visitors, well met. Oh, I am so pleased to see you.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And he gives a courteous bow to you. Come.
Is it David Attenborough? Oh.
So he says, "Come."
All right, I'll step through the veil.
Okay.
I'll come move me.
So it's a weird sensation a little bit, but nothing seems to, it doesn't hurt or anything like that. But it just seems, it's a little disconcerting to kind of have like these 3D images kind of melding around you and like, you bring your hand through it and your head going through it and all that.
Where do they
Once-
end? Yeah.
Once inside the barrier, does anything look different looking outward?
No, give me a history check, however.
Well, history is where I'm a real champion, so let's see how this goes. Is it the history of athletics?
No,
Darn it.
definitely not.
That's gonna be a 6.
A 6.
Yep.
You never studied.
This landscape that you're now standing in does not seem familiar to you.
Got it. I can still see my companions on the
Yes.
other side of the.
Correct.
Okay.
They look a little ghostly because you're looking through like incorporeal visions and that. And meanwhile, the guy's always like, please come join me at the table. We're all friends here. Please come.
And is that actually a table, or is it more like an altar? Like
It's a table.
Okay.
It's definitely a
Do you
table.
see anything interesting in the thing you're standing in?
You know, I'm looking at a landscape, but it's unfamiliar to me.
My brother Daryl would have never done this. Okay. Well, maybe we should go to the table and just hang out with the ghost.
I mean, I'm gonna pick my coin up because
Okay, yeah, you pick it up. It's there. It's fine.
no sense just leaving coins lying around.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Since there may be something to learn, I wouldn't mind stepping in and seeing if I recognize anything as well.
Okay.
What's history, right?
Yep. Give me a history check.
All right.
5+.
9.
Yeah, it's not really familiar to you either.
So, I guess we're all passing through
And heading to the thing.
and determining if
I'll roll.
What are you rolling for?
History.
Yeah. Again, it's definitely depicting a landscape of some sort, but it doesn't seem to really be.
Oh, yeah. I have no
reaching
idea.
it.
mine was a 24. 18
24?
plus 6.
Everybody
So,
coming through here?
Sure.
You think it's an accurate to
Yeah.
scale representation of the Lost Lands, which is the
Should we
region
move?
that
Are
you
you
are
going in,
located
Seth?
in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
You
through.
can see the
But
two
I got a
rivers
6 on my
bisecting the
history
desert.
check, so.
There's the
I'm like,
mountains
oh,
of
the colors are
footprints
pretty.
on one side. There's the other mountains on the other side. You're like, oh, I think I know. Well, we should be right about over here.
Okay, and with understanding that spatial relation, would the table with whatever object is on front, would that be the Sphinx, or like how we pass through?
No. The Sphinx would probably be somewhere in your map somewhere. You'd be
Okay.
like, I think we're over. You're like looking. You're like, I think we're about here.
Okay, so I would let the party know that this apparition is representing the surrounding area, and we're rightfully right here.
Oh.
So we can continue forward to the table.
Let's see what's on the table.
The table looks like a little tiny dwarven forge.
It is.
Oh, that's
It's
fantastic.
from Dwarven Forge, yeah.
That's fantastic. It's
Yeah,
a
I saw
dwarven
that.
forge of a little tiny dwarven forge setup.
So if you want to
Is
play
it tiny
25
dwarven
millimeter, or
forge?
if you want to play like 1,000 millimeter.
Is there another tiny dwarven forge inside that?
Yeah, it's a tesseract.
And we have more props.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's doing things.
Oh, we got us a puzzle, gents. This is the table?
This is what's on the table.
Okay.
Banco.
Play a quick game of chess. What does the ghost say now that we've approached his toy?
Okay. Get back to my microphone.
All right.
Okay. So on the table is this little game set. It looks like a board game of some sort, and that is what it looks like. Eric, you might want to. Can you move the camera onto the little game board? Thank you.
Would you like to play a game?
I don't have a
And
ticket
the
for
guy,
this event.
He says, "My name is Sufku, and I will be your host." He's like, "Welcome. Gather around the table. There's room for everybody, and somebody can be at the other end of the board if you'd like."
Who's gonna play?
Yeah, just move us. Yeah, thanks.
I'll get us all around.
Let's gather.
So you can see this. It's a very elaborate, fancy wooden box-like board, and then there are 5 pieces of one color and one shape, and then they're offset by 5 pieces of another color, of another shape, and then there are a few of the locations on the board actually have little insignias on them, as you can see marked on there. And he says, "This is the game of Senate, enjoyed by pharaohs
thought.
and the queen herself back in the day. I do love myself a game of Senate from time to time. And since I am stuck here with nothing else to do, I would love to play a game with you all here. And we can even make a friendly wager or two if you want."
What's the wager?
Well,
Well, what do you have to wager?
I never
Oh.
pass up a friendly wager, so
I'll bet his soul.
Oh, do not bet souls. That is the whole reason I am here.
Oh.
as you might not know, and I'm sure you do not know, an age ago, I was a cartographer. I love maps, as you can see behind. I designed these murals, and the wonderful landscape that you see here is by my design. But I also had a vice, and that vice was the game of Senate, and I believed I could beat everybody. And
So you're a politician.
Yes, and once I even threatened that I could beat the queen herself, and she took me up on that offer, and I lost, and now I am banished here for all of eternity. Unless I can beat somebody at a game of Senate, then I would be released.
So,
And what would happen to the person that you beat? Would they take your place?
No, I would reward them with information.
Wait, so if you win, you reward them with information, you go free.
No, if I win, I go free and I get whatever you wagered up. If you win, I
we get,
give you
we get the
information.
info. Okay, got it.
so what are we, what are we gonna offer is the question.
He's like,
I got a broom.
We got a big broom.
I got a broom and I got a bunch of sand. This is
I have this
premium
He's a
sand.
cartographer. How about we wager ink and quill?
I have this coin that I found on the ground.
We got a broom. We got
Sand
some
and
sand.
bone
you
fragments
must
for
have
miles.
something of worth that you can put up. I mean, the information I have could mean your lives or death.
How about a random magic item?
He's like, oh, I like magic. You have enchanted items? That would be a very worthy wager.
All right then.
I've got a gem of brightness.
He seems to take interest in that.
Anyone else got I say don't take the cube out, not giving
Yeah.
up the cube.
No, that would be a way to get around that.
It would be, actually. It must be the cube.
Yeah.
You have something.
The gem of
six
brightness.
sides
The gem
that
of
I
brightness should be
desire.
enough for your game.
All right,
No,
I'll
he
wager.
says you have a gem of everlasting radiance. Yes, that would be completely suitable to wager.
There you go.
All right, we'll wager the gem of brightness.
Okay, so you guys have a choice. I can teach you guys the rules of Senate, and we can actually play a game of Senate, or you can do some simple die rolls, and we can handle this just with skill checks. It's your choice.
I think we should do it with skill checks just for time. I know Corey's got to leave.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it that way. It'll be quicker.
I'm
We-
down with that too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So let's do that. So I need one person who's going to do. Well, it doesn't have to be one person. There's going to be numerous rolls. So we could go around the table and each person could roll. But if one person happens to be good at gaming,
Which attribute would you?
so there's a proficiency in gaming sets, basically like chess or something like that.
Oh.
You would be you'd get to add your proficiency bonus.
I don't
to the
have a
check.
proficiency for gaming.
Which ability score are you going to rely on here?
It's going to be charisma.
Charisma.
So, okay, so if nobody has a particular skill, then I would suggest we just kind of go around the table then.
Okay.
All
We'll
right.
just start
No
at one
one's
end
at
and we'll
gaming?
go.
I have +8 on gaming.
Oh, do you?
That would
Really?
seem to be
That
the
would
obvious
be
choice.
You're
Well,
you're
then
gonna
you should
play.
be the one at the table.
Get to work,
Okay,
Senator.
so Kraft sidles up to the table. He's like, I got this.
And I'm backing you.
All right, so we are gonna do.
I'm bankrolling this operation.
We are gonna do a series of skill checks, and we're gonna keep going back and forth. And when somebody hits a certain number of successes, then the person's going to win.
Can we assist him by
Only
giving-
if you are also have proficiency in the game set. So
Yeah,
you would have to
I
have
don't.
2 characters proficient, then he would be at
To
advantage on all
collaborate,
those rolls.
right.
Yes.
Is there any way that any of us can boost his?
Is there any way any of
I
us
give
can
him a
make him
bardic
better at this?
inspiration die?
Like, don't you
could-
bards
that
like
would be
make
one-
people
that would be-
inspired?
you would get for 1 roll.
Okay, here, Corey.
Yeah, but it's not, I don't think it's that kind of.
I can give him.
Guidance.
Guidance.
I've
Actually,
got
the-
guidance.
That's for
Yeah,
what your
actually, the bardic inspiration, it lasts for a
10
minute
minutes.
or 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So he could choose when he wants to use
Yeah,
it.
so you can
Yeah.
roll that. D10.
Yeah,
And if you ever need help,
right,
I've
yeah.
got guidance
Like, what
I
do you
can
wanna-
give
what
you.
So if you're not happy with your die 20 roll, you can then add the die
Yeah.
10 to it at one
Yeah.
point before I tell you the results of if you succeed or not succeed. And
Okay,
in
so
a
that-
contest, you're going to be trying to beat my roll. So
So I'm like pumping you up.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you
that's
can do it,
that's
you can do it,
bardic
you can do it.
inspiration,
Yeah.
right?
And I
But
can,
we
I
could-
can do that as well.
And I have guidance I can
Okay.
give
Yeah,
them.
we could
Yeah.
layer guidance on top of that.
That's an
And-
extra
and
4.
guidance is a cantrip, right?
Yes, it's a cantrip.
Yep.
I can cast
Okay, so you
it
can do that every
Yeah.
roll
every
of
die
this.
roll if we
So
have
you can
to.
always add a die 4, and then when he uses the bardic inspiration, you'll have a limited number of our bardic inspirations a day. So you just
I
have
say
to-
you, yeah, I'll say I'll always guide your decision.
Nice.
And you've got the 10-sided.
And then maybe his 10-sided too.
Well, yeah, but yeah,
You
always
can't
roll
add
the
both of them
4.
on. You can only do one.
One
You
at a
can't
time.
add 2 die 10s.
No, but
Yeah.
you but he
Yeah.
could you do
When
what
one
you
But
want.
when he
Shuts off.
uses
But he
one,
could use
then
them
he could
twice.
use
He
one.
Right.
could use two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So-
You're all set.
Do it, Corey.
All
All right.
Make it work.
Roll a die 20.
You got a 21.
Okay. Is that with, did you roll the die 4?
Yes.
He's
Okay.
proficient though too, right?
Okay.
So that's actually.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, what, +8?
So the gaming set is +8. Now charisma is -1. So
Plus 7.
I think it's a 7. I don't think it's accounted for. in
So
here.
26, 27, 28.
Okay. Are you happy with that?
That'd
I
be
feel like that's a pretty
I
good
think so, too.
roll.
Good opening move on the game.
Yeah.
Okay. You win this round.
Hey, a pit didn't
Alright.
drop under you.
Again.
So 21
28.
+7.
plus 7, 20, 28 again? Wait a minute. Thought we had
No,
that.
14.
he had already added the +7.
Oh, yeah, I already had some. So,
Oh, okay.
21.
21.
21.
I'll let that ride. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
We have tied.
Ooh.
So roll again.
This is better than the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Are we using the reroll there?
Because if you
Let me know if it's
Oh.
a 1.
It,
It is a 1.
A natural 1,
Natural
you
one.
lose.
Aw.
So we're back to square one.
Well, I only bet your
Yep.
guys now. Is
You were
this-
tied 1 to 1.
hold up. Is there a so I have a reaction spell called
cheating.
one of my favorites.
Called Fudge the
Sleight
Die
of
Roll.
hand. That's not my move. I didn't take my hand off the piece.
He
Come on.
uses that reaction
Going
spell
back.
in our games.
Silvery barbs. One reaction taken when a creature visible and within 60 feet of you succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. I can make you re-roll.
So you
But
can
it
make
does
the
say
other guy
one-
re-roll?
I think
guy
the
who won?
natural one, yeah, you'd have to make him re-roll.
Yeah.
Because
and
the
I-
natural one is what's the automatic loss.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I don't think that'll work then.
But that's good to have in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it's 1 to 1.
1 to 1. Next roll.
We just have to.
Okay, so 23. I'll just go with that.
Okay. You win.
Oh, you're smart again.
Well, remember, we're dealing with his randomization as well. So
Yeah, it's a different number based on the roll each time.
yeah, there's not like a threshold we need to surmount every time.
Oh
Oh.
man!
Is that another nat one?
So
Yeah.
it's 2 to
And
2.
And a 1
Wow.
on the guidance too.
So it's 2 to 2.
2 to 2. It's like, and wow, both times I rolled terrible on those too. So
Jeez.
He's really beating himself.
okay.
Like, he's
Wonder
pulled
if
out
Senate-
wins
wonder if
with
Senate has weird overtime rules too.
4. Jeez.
Might want to.
So that's a 4.
Take that bardic inspiration.
Bardic Inspire it.
So it's 11. You've got a 12 currently without the 10-sided.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Ah.
13, 14.
Okay.
Bad.
You lose.
Oh, we're one down.
3 to 2.
So you doing another bardic inspiration for him?
Sure, I can bardically inspire you again.
No, that was mine.
Oh,
Yeah. So you can do one.
You're up.
yeah, he can do. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you're inspired.
So you used 1, now you've used 1.
You can do it.
Hey.
Oh, that's better.
So 26. We'll go
We'll
with
let it
that.
ride.
You win.
3 to 3.
3 to 3.
Oh my goodness.
How many games are we playing of this?
You're doing rounds of it is what
Yeah.
it is. So.
11, 12, 13,
So that's
20.
20.
Yeah, take it.
You think so?
Take it.
I
Yeah,
think-
'cause you can inspire again and I can inspire again, so we're good.
Okay.
28.
Woo! Yeah.
That was a very wise move.
Oh.
5 to 4.
I got 4 to 3.
Oh, 4 to 3? I knew we're up by
Yeah.
1.
Yep, you're up by 1.
Ooh, that's good.
18.
18 plus your 7.
25.
25.
Let it ride.
I think that's good.
Yeah, we'll go with 25.
All right,
Banco.
you let it ride, and you win.
5 to 3. 5 moves in a row. That wins.
And your
Man,
two
I
of
can-
your losses were nat ones.
I know.
Crazy.
I can't believe that.
You are good at this game.
I can't believe that ghost was some sort of Senate champion.
So, yeah, he wasn't that great apparently. Maybe he was the champion of boastfulness.
Yeah, maybe. That's why he's.
So you beat him, and he says, "Ah." He's like, "You win."
I
So
keep
he
my
hands-
gem.
Well, he doesn't hand because he can't touch the gem, but
Yeah.
the gem is back yours.
Retains
And he
the-
said, "You win." He said, "What knowledge would you like?"
Oh, jeez.
Well, I have a question first.
Sure.
Is there an alternate way we could free you from this state you're in?
No, he's like, I am a band here. I am effectively a servant of the Sphinx Queen.
He's a
now
permanent
as
fixture.
punishment.
Yeah.
Don't we want to know about this other snake guy we got to kill?
We need to know about the other 3.
Yeah, tell us
We
where
need,
they all are.
we need the location of.
The rebel base.
So you ask him
They're
for
on Dantooine.
the locations for the other 3 chosen sons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, I do not possess such knowledge. He says, however,
Do you know who? Does?
if you do talk to the residents Sphinx at this structure, I can show you on the map.
We talk to the resident Sphinx in the structure. Okay.
Where is the resident Sphinx?
There are 2 doors hidden in this room. Actually, they're not hidden. Sorry. I should have. Yep, I forgot to put it up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There is a door here, and there's a door here.
Okay, in the corners.
Yep. I actually probably have.
And they have. I'm guessing they look like sphinxes.
No.
No?
Like doors. Would be, oh, there it is. I just forgot to put them
So we
Alright.
open the door. We go
So
talk to the
he
Sphinx.
motions you to, he goes, either of those doors will lead you to where you want to go.
Okay.
What
Are
about-
there any traps in that room? Like
He goes-
pits?
He goes, have any of the other rooms been trapped?
That's a yes.
I hate when people answer my questions with questions. Very Socratic of you.
He goes, a wise man would tread with caution.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about us? What would we do?
Yes. We would just sweep the floor
Just
into
sweep the floor through.
into peril. Sweep right into peril.
So he says,
Sweep into peril should
speak
be our.
to the Sphinx. When she
adventure
tells
name.
you where they are, you can come back and I will show you where they are.
Okay.
You know, if
Okay.
we don't care too much about that glowing gem, we could always choose to lose to him on purpose to free him
I
from
think-
this.
I think that I was thinking, or if he doesn't, if that's the intent, we don't even have to wager that. If he will wager something lesser for his freedom, I don't know what his restrictions.
Well,
are.
let's do that. Let's do that after he shows his value.
We still need
Fair
him.
enough.
So let's
We don't have a product in our hands
let's not
yet.
have it taken off.
So far it's all
So we-
vaporware.
We need to go talk to the Sphinx.
Yeah. So should we check the door or have the rogue check the door for traps? Either one, I guess.
We're both.
Which door are you checking?
Follow your heart.
That one.
The
Not
right.
that one.
Not
Yeah.
that one.
The right one. All right.
Yeah. Let's check this door.
4 traps.
Well,
There are no traps on the door.
Mm.
You're fine.
What'd you roll?
5.
No traps.
Yeah, it was not playing Senate.
Want to try the other
Try
one?
to check the other one. Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Has he used your bardic inspiration yet?
No.
You want me to do it? Fine, I do it. So, plus,
Plus
is that a
9.
9? Yeah, 14.
14th, there's still no traps on that door.
All right.
I'll try the other door. So, 8.
No traps.
No traps on
No
that door
traps.
either.
Alright.
Doors aren't
You are
trapped.
really good at this.
I
In
am.
theory.
Do
right,
you
so-
want to bet me in a game?
Are the doors
No,
locked?
no.
They are not locked.
So I think I'm gonna start counter charming
Yeah.
as we open the door.
It's probably
Alright.
a good idea in case there's any kind of fear. Or
I'll attempt to open the door on the right.
Yeah.
Okay, door on the right. Got it?
Are we all gonna go through the right door?
Oh, we're just opening it right now.
I was picking it at random.
Do we need to figure out, well, where's the Sphinx? I'm guessing all the way back outside that we have to actually ask the question of. Go through the doors? All right.
That's what he's telling us.
Okay.
Do we all wanna come through one door?
Yeah,
or-
I think so.
Okay.
They're both heading the same way, right?
At the base of the stairs, there are words carved into the stone.
Oh, I hate words.
Have those been important before?
Are they and they're in that language we
And they're in that language.
read? I can.
that's
I've
why
got
I
a
hate
pretty
'em.
decent
You
chance
should be
of
getting
that.
good at this language by now.
Yeah. 18.
18. The words say, awaits Hotep. To reach her, avoid the only step in alphabetical order.
Avoid the only step in alphabetical order. All right, well, we need to look for how these steps are identified.
There are numerous steps, by the way.
Are
Can
there
we read
is
letters?
there letters on the steps?
Nothing on the steps.
And the steps are not dirty?
They're not dirty.
All right.
Huh.
Avoid the only step in alphabetical order.
Well, if we numbered them with words, 1 starts with O and 2 starts with T, those would be alphabetical.
Wait, is the word Hotep or Otep?
Hotep.
Hotep.
H-A-H-T-E-P.
Yeah. So 2 words in awaits, 2 letters there are in alphabetical order, aren't they?
To reach,
Yeah,
to
well-
reach her.
The third step is alphabetical.
Now, see, A, I, and T are all in alphabetical order. Or maybe it's the phrase "to reach her."
I'm curious why it's awaits and not await.
Oh, T, S is opposite of alphabetical order.
So would number, so each letter represents a step.
None of them are. That is really, I mean, only step in alphabetical order.
Yeah, they're not like, there are no consecutive letters.
None of them are in that part anyway. How many steps are there? Can we count?
Numerous,
Many.
he said.
It spirals. It goes all the way around. You'll probably count 20 before.
You
So
can't
that's not
see
enough
more.
that they would be just.
No,
a step
I'm
from.
thinking.
Unless
with
it's
it-
a repeating pattern.
Right, it's gotta be like avoid every third or every
Yeah,
fourth
yeah.
or fifth step, and we just have to determine what that order
It
is.
does say avoid the only step though, and not steps.
Well, yeah, it says one step.
It's singular.
All right,
Awaits.
then what does in
Hotep.
alphabetical order refer to?
No idea.
Yeah, I
We're
just,
basing it off her name, or are we basing it off of?
Maybe there's magical ruins somewhere. Maybe do we want to detect magic or something?
Anyone
I
for?
don't think anyone has it.
I don't think there. Yeah, I think this is we have to determine an order that we need to avoid based on other information. I don't think there's going to be a label
there are
on
no
each
letters
step.
on the
Saying there's
steps.
Yeah, the
something
steps
else on the steps.
aren't marked or indicated in any way, shape,
We're,
or
we're
form.
assuming that the letters may be mapped to kind of number.
So you
the
figure,
Right.
you
steps.
figure it's just like H, A, H.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, remember, there's another door. We could go in and see if we have a similar.
Or does the other, do
Can
we
we
think
see
the other
the
door
other-
comes in this room?
Yeah.
Not into this room.
Oh, let's go to the other door. This is too hard.
Oh yeah, I thought they both led to this.
Nope.
No,
It's just-
different
It's
rooms.
basically just like a stairwell.
Oh,
15
yeah, let's-
foot by 15 foot
Yeah.
stairwell.
Let's go to the other
Go
door.
back, see what the other puzzle is.
Okay.
Yeah, I flee the complexity.
Exactly.
I flee
same
the
layout,
complexity, yes.
And then there's an inscription on the floor, and it looks like it's a completely different inscription. That there's like more letters.
That's,
More words.
Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
That's yeah.
I think he's fluent by now.
So 24.
Probably. So this one says, be careful where your foot comes to rest in order to keep your balance. Avoid the following 4 steps in this number sequence: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13.
Jeez.
Hey, mathematician, why don't you do your,
Yeah, be
why don't
careful
you do your
with,
wizardry?
in order to keep your balance, avoid the following 4 steps in the number sequence. Oh, geez. We have more than 4 steps, though. I guess it's, no, it's 2, yeah, there's a comma. 2, 3, 5, 7. Also, it's all, it's prime, it's primes.
The series continues, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're only supposed to avoid the following 4 steps,
In this number
even though
sequence.
there's more than 4 steps in just the sequence
Well,
they gave us.
we avoid 1. So 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, there's more than 4 steps in that sequence, unless it's just the 4, 6.
Well, it says the following,
9.
so 1 is not following 2, right?
Right.
So,
Okay, so we avoid.
oh, we figure out what that sequence is,
Right,
and
so
then
it's
the
primes.
Wait, how-
next 4 steps we're supposed
So
to
we
avoid.
avoid, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, primes go. 17, so we
19.
avoid 17, 19,
23,
23, and 27.
no, 29.
Yeah, 27, yeah, 29. So if we avoid those 4 steps
Yep, that'll do it.
on that spiral staircase, right?
Yeah.
So
That's actually, yeah.
you get that?
I hear you. I'm listening to every word you're saying.
All right. So
Math wizardry.
Are we clear on that, everyone? Who's gonna go test the theory?
I'll do it.
So can you count so that you don't? I mean,
I can count.
so that
I
we
can count.
you
I
can
can
actually
count.
avoid the steps.
I can't read so good, but I can count.
So again, it's 17,
19.
19, 23, 29.
Right, 17, 19, 23, 29. Do not step on those.
Don't step on 'em.
Okay.
I don't think you get.
I go 16 steps up, and
Okay.
then step over 17 to 18.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so then I'm gonna step over 19 to 20.
No,
No, over
Oh, what?
over
Yeah.
18 to 19.
Over
Oh,
18 to
over,
19.
over 18.
No, no,
to-
no, 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 no.
You said to
What
avoid
he said.
17,
Yes.
19,
Yeah.
23.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm
What
stepping
says-
over 18
Yes,
to 20,
yes.
Yep,
avoiding 19.
Yes.
No
And
problem.
then I will step over from 22 to 24,
Yep.
and I will step from 28 to 31.
Okay, and there's still more steps.
Okay, so I did this. What next?
Just work out the
keep
rest
going.
of the formula. You'll
Well,
be fine.
Work out the rest.
so.
Well, it's just the next
it-
4
yeah.
in that series.
Yep,
So you
So he
should,
can just keep going.
You should be fine if.
So I
the
go
reading
up
is
another
correct.
16 steps and then.
I don't think it,
No, I don't think it
starts
should be
over.
good.
I think you're done.
I think you.
Just step by
you
step
can
by step.
should be able to.
There's
just-
11 more steps.
You
Oh,
should
there's
be
11
fine.
Because you can
steps?
see the top now.
Okay,
You're
I
like,
walk up
Trindle.
all 11 steps.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Hey, you guys
Safe.
did it. Okay.
Yay.
We will all do the same.
Follow suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
You
we get to the
guys-
Sphinx, we can ask her the
Make it
answer
fun.
to the other puzzle.
Yeah, I want to know the answer.
I can reveal at the end.
Sure.
So I'd be happy to. Okay, so you guys get to the end, and there is a landing, and there is a doorway. Yep. So basically, it ends at a landing, and there's like a little 10-foot corridor, and then there's a door. So it looks like you're going back the way you came. So you get to the top, and now the door is kind of on this wall.
Right. So we've
you go-
gone up
Yep.
through the paw,
Yep.
through the body. We've gone up the back haunch,
Yep.
and now we're headed
And
back.
now you're heading back.
like the spine of the
Kind
Sphinx.
of like you're heading back.
So we're like
towards
giving the Sphinx a back rub.
Basically,
Basically. Here, you want to move the game? I don't know
So
if you want to
actually, just leave it there.
Okay. All right. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Okay. It's.
Get your dice hand ready there.
Hey, on the way up, can someone, well, we've got to count we know that 11 more steps go to the top, because if we have to go back down, we need to reverse and avoid the steps we've always been avoiding.
It's true.
So on the next one, remember, 11 down, and then we start skipping the steps appropriately. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 by 50 by 70 room, guys. And we're entering here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're actually entering like up
The
there.
corner?
It'll
Okay.
be fine to do it that way.
Oh, it's a massive freaking Senate game, right?
Oh no.
Seth, you can build that at your new house.
I'm sure my wife will love that.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna build this ancient Egyptian board game in our house. Okay,
Still
that's
have
okay,
5,000
right?
square feet
Yeah.
left, right?
Just every day there could be a new riddle that she will have to solve in order to get from the kitchen to say the bathroom.
And then I'll do some dishes. Sounds good.
This wide chamber is brightly lit overhead. Although the ceiling is only 12 feet high, the walls are plain and unadorned. There are 6 stone sarcophagi scattered about the chamber, 2 along the north, 2 along the east, and 2 along the west walls. In the center of the room is an elevated hex-shaped stone table with a recessed surface. The south area of the room has an odd floor. The floor here is divided into 5-foot squares of alternating white and amber colors. Each square has a fanciful number, 1 through 30, in a grid of 10 columns in 3 rows total. So essentially, essentially there is no wall here, and then imagine this is like up against that. We're gonna
Okay.
leave it down here for now.
But it's at floor level. So this
But
is
it's
the
at floor
floor
level. Yep.
if this wall was gone.
And then you've got 2 sarcophagi, 2 sarcophagi, 2 sarcophagi, and there's like this little hex standing table, like a pub table, kind of like right there. But yes, that does look like a ginormous Senate board. Is exactly what it looks like. What would you guys like to do?
Look for letters.
Yeah.
Well, we recognize the board. We have an expert player. We need
There's no
to.
pieces on the board.
We need to, I guess, examine the sarcophagi first, right?
Oh, and on the table is a golden scepter.
Now, there were numbers on the floor though?
1 through 30. Well,
Yeah.
here. This is like 1, 2, 3, or is it this one?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Okay.
going this way.
So okay.
Yeah.
So
I should just take a marker and mark my board up.
Well, it's too bad this can't be flipped. And you could have one side for
Yeah, that would be
prop
cool.
and then the other side for the room. Okay.
Well,
So there's a
there-
golden scepter on the table.
Yep.
Do the walls have anything on them?
They do not.
Do our,
And the ceiling's only 12 feet high.
Okay.
the steps we skipped also mimics.
Yeah, so there's a
That
doorway
pattern.
basically on each side. So you guys
So we came in here.
through that doorway.
This would be the other.
Yep. So there's basically a door here and a door there.
Got
So
it.
if we-
That's the other way.
The other
in.
spiral
Yeah.
staircase.
Okay.
you guys are gonna want it anyway, so I'm gonna check the sarcophagus number 1 for traps
Preemptively.
with a 20.
With a natural 20. Nice.
And then, I'm
Okay.
just gonna move on and tell you guys, cause
Check all the sarcophagi.
we're gonna want them checked.
Okay, you check out the first sarcophagi, and then the lid starts moving on its own accord.
Nice.
Oh man, the one time they didn't tell me to do it. I tried
With
to
a
be
grinding
proactive.
sound, the lid of each sarcophagus starts being pushed aside. A humanoid figure, still wrapped in its burial shrouds,
We got mummies.
starts climbing out.
We got 6.
Totally ignores you.
Oh.
Completely ignores you, and each of them shuffles off and stands in a square on the game board.
Ha! We beat them.
The
Oh,
last sarcophagi that opens also has a mummy-like figure, but he has an elaborate headdress, and he appears slightly different than the others. And he moves silently to the table with the scepter on it, and he just looks at you and expectantly waits.
Doesn't say anything.
Doesn't say a thing.
It appears we must face him in Senate in order to get the scepter.
Yeah.
So
But there
remember, in Senate, there's alternating pieces.
Yeah, so
So
I actually technically, so flip that board around actually, just,
Yeah.
yeah, turn it like, yeah, you got it, perfect.
So we should probably go into those spots.
yep.
So we
And
need to
then
go on
Corey,
the
you
Five
should
of
be the
us?
one
I
who's
think
playing the
everyone
game.
should go except for our rogue, who's the gaming expert.
And you guys can be playing your lutes and mandolins while
loot
we
it
do
up.
that.
All right, I don't think it's gonna matter where you stand.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll give Corey an inspiration die again for this.
Same.
All right, Kraft, don't mess this up, because, you know.
Now, guidance is
Cantrip.
by touch. I can't touch you.
You can touch him before
I can
though.
touch him before but it's only gonna last.
Last turn.
Willing creature once before the spell ends, up to a minute, you'll get the D4.
So you have to
You
step off and
You could decide.
or he could come.
So you don't get the
come
D4
by.
every time.
can't you just stand next to him
Yeah,
and not be on the board?
Well, provided we're not. I mean, these pieces presumably would be moving if we're
But
playing the game.
he
So,
could walk up to you and get a touch maybe.
well, yeah.
I don't know. It's a little one to
Well,
start
is there,
with.
well, yeah.
It's one
I imagine this life-size game of Senate is what we need to accomplish, even though we have a physical representation. I'm assuming we would be moving around. I'm wondering if he were to come step on the board, if that would do something
Negate or
bad.
something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
anyway, I think we're all agreed we have to play life-size Senate and put all of our lives in the hands of a rogue. Crap.
Do it.
Shall we play another game?
So I think we should still be playing counter.
So
Yeah.
he looks at you and he looks down at the scepter and then he looks at you and he looks down at the scepter and he kind of like,
I'm guessing you gotta hold the darn thing
I
to,
mean,
to play.
I'm thinking I'll try that, so I pick up the scepter.
No guts, no story.
and then he's like,
Oh,
and
don't
then I
put
All right, put
put
it back down.
what is what weapon do you carry?
It's an axe, battle axe.
He kind of motions to your axe and he's kind of like, it's a nice axe, I assume.
It's like a wager.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
wager.
it's
He's
the
wagering
wager.
the scepter.
Got it. Well,
What do you got
I mean,
to wager?
I'm sure
He said the axe.
whatever
I know.
the scepter is, it must be fantastic. So of course I want it.
The scepter looks bejeweled and looks probably like the most expensive piece of art object you've ever seen.
So clearly this is simply a trade. Here's my axe, and I'll take the scepter.
No,
and
no.
then he shakes his head
You
again.
gotta leave them both on there. We gotta put something better than
And he
that.
points down.
I think the axe is
You sure it's
fine.
not
So put-
take an axe, leave a axe
Yeah, it's not
day?
taking. Yeah.
All right. So I put the axe
Put
down.
the axe down.
and,
Okay, and then as you do that, these 4 sticks appear, and he motions you to. Now we could do this one of 2 ways. So yes, we are going to play an entire. So there's no skill checks here.
Okay.
All right, we are actually going to play a game of Senate. And there's a couple things. We could either throw the sticks. The sticks are kind of wonky, though. I'm going to be honest with you. So you could also roll a die 6 if you don't want to actually throw the
So
sticks.
normally when it's played, you basically roll the bones, and then based on what's up or down is gonna.
It's going to be what you're going to move.
Yeah.
So, Sufku would have explained these things to you last time when you played, since you played the whole game. So one person is gonna throw. So you've got your 5 dudes, which are you. I've got
Yeah.
my 5 dudes.
Which are the
We need to
mummies.
get them
To the other side of the
to
board.
the other side, and they need to exit to the afterlife this way. So based on the die rolls, you're gonna move one person and jump. There are a couple rules. This is a safe spot. Okay. So, and when I say safe spot, when you land on somebody, you swap spaces with them. Okay?
So like if
So-
you roll a 2 or a 3 and you go 1, 2, 3,
You would swap spaces with them. Okay? If you have 2 people in a row of the same color, so 2 of you guys,
Yeah.
2 of them, you can't swap. If you have 3 in a row, it's a blockade. You can't pass. You cannot jump over them.
Okay.
So this one's a safe spot. This spot you have to land on before you can proceed to these spots. This spot, there's no way to get a 4. It sends you back to that spot if you ever go there.
Okay. And we're proceeding, we're going
You're
this way?
going, yep, and you're swirling around.
Okay, so,
Roll the dice.
and what, black side up is a 1 and.
So it depends on the numbers that you get, or you can just roll dice. So when you roll, I
Okay.
will tell you what happens, and we'll be able to figure out what
Okay,
it
let's
is.
just do it that way.
So he doesn't
Roll
need
dice.
the bardic inspiration then.
Right.
No, I won't mean.
No, there's no, we're not doing skill checks, so.
Hand me my die back.
He still has it though, so you put it on him. He's got it for 10
Oh,
minutes.
alright.
So
Okay.
he might want to use it.
You
for
might want to
something.
use it, yes.
Roll a d6.
Well, here then.
But it's not a skill check, though.
Yeah.
So it'll just be a.
Yeah. I'm saying if something else happens, he
Right.
might want to do
Oh,
it.
a 6.
6.
You rolled a 6. That's a reroll.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
I'll roll 6. I think you gotta like
Roll
1 to
5.
5. A 1.
Roll the
That's not a
1.
5.
Okay. So you roll the 1. So you move one person, one space, and then you go again.
You should move someone in the back, because that'll make them safe.
So if he moves there.
Right, these
and
two
then
will be
there,
safe, and that one will be back.
But if he lands on a space with the other guy, don't they then swap back?
No, because if he can get a 1 or a 2, then he can make these
A blockade.
impassable
I see, okay.
and block him, and then
Yeah.
we can focus here,
Yeah.
because he gets to go again.
Roll again.
Oh, yeah.
3.
Okay.
But he can
You
create-
move 3 spaces forward, and then your turn is over.
You should go
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and we blocked the
In
other
front.
player, and these guys would be safe.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Okay. I rolled a 3. So I'll swap. Oh, he can't.
No, it's a blockade. We're
Oh, do I have a legal move?
no, I don't think you do,
Don't think I do.
unless you swap with yourself, which is
Doesn't work, yeah.
counterproductive.
What happens when you don't have a move?
I just lose my turn.
Oh, wow.
One, two,
You guys
three.
go.
Does that do anything?
No,
No,
because
no,
they're
you
they're
We
can't.
blocked him.
You
You
block.
can't,
the
Yeah.
dice.
You guys set up a very effective block. You guys are really good at setting.
Hey, Corey, I just want to let you know it's that time.
Go ahead. Oh,
What do you mean?
But don't you have a, or is it 1?
It's at one.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, you're
It's
good.
at 1.
he's gonna leave a
Cool.
little before 1.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll.
And you guys can
Yep,
keep
so it's your turn.
playing. It's totally, you don't have to stop for me or anything.
Another
Another
one.
1.
So that's going to be move 1 forward, and then you go again.
I would suggest you move here to swap these 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's-
Keep the block. Yeah, you're keeping the blockade
Let's
up
keep the
there.
blockade, because if
now.
we can put the blockade here, then we can move this guy all the way around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we need a 1 or a 2. Or
6
is,
six
uh,
is a
reroll.
reroll. A 3.
So move
1,
3,
2,
and then
3 would again set up our situation so that he can't move.
So I have nothing I can do.
Nope. Unless you roll. Is 4 a legal move?
It is not,
Okay, so it's 1 through 3.
or a 5. If you roll a 5, you move 5
Okay.
spaces.
So we
did
got
you
a
get-
3.
So move 3, and then your turn ends.
Can the,
You can't swap with your own
no,
pieces,
not,
can
not,
you?
Do you have to swap? or
You could.
There's no point though.
Well, yeah,
Well, there's
no,
safe.
no, we'd lose our
can't this guy
blockade.
go 1, 2, 3, and then
Yes,
the
and
blockade is just here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Excellent.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Right.
That's good.
Nice.
All right.
Moving the
Roll
chains.
4. Okay, I rolled a 5, which is moving 5, and I should be able to do something at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he can definitely move.
And I believe on a 5.
But if it's a blockade, can he not go past it?
Was it 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
3. He couldn't go past it. Move him back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
So do I have a
But
life?
couldn't
So
one of
you're,
your
one of
old-
these guys
Yeah,
could
can
go.
go up to
you
the
just
open
can't.
spot.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With this guy or this guy,
Yep,
or this guy or any of these.
I'll
They
take
should-
that. That guy's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, that'll be fine.
You
Because
get to
now
go
I
again.
technically
Look at him
can't
go.
swap with those 2.
Yes.
Look at him go.
Oh wait,
Uh,
he's
I
gets to go
re-roll.
again. He
I
gets to go
re-roll.
again.
I got a 5 again. So I can't get, now I'm gonna have a problem.
I don't think you have a
I'm
move. You don't have a move.
I do
No,
not.
you
Because
don't.
these guys.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, we're up. We need. Well,
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I think he does
6
have a
reroll.
move, right?
no, because he has a 5.
Right. So can't he just
No,
go
these
here
are
and
safe.
swap with
These
You can't swap.
They can't be swapped.
You
If
got
there's
a
2 in a
pair?
row,
If
it's
there's
safe.
A pair is
Next
safe.
to of the
2
3
in a
same.
row.
can't be
Yeah.
passed.
Got
Yep.
it. 2 in a
Yeah.
row can't be swapped.
Well, we got a
3
5.
can't be passed.
Yep.
We got a 5.
Okay, so you gotta move somebody 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't be either of these.
It's gotta be one of the.
It's got to be one of
front
these.
ones.
So we're gonna lose our
1, 2,
blockade.
3, 4, 5. Just, I would suggest the back one. These guys stay safe, and we may still be able to complete the blockade or reestablish it
Yeah,
here.
yeah, that's
So
good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And
Roll
we
again.
Roll again. And a 3 or a 6 reroll.
Eric, I feel like you played this before.
A 1.
So move 1 and roll again.
You should put him
He's in a safe spot. Yep,
Yeah.
he cannot.
because
be-
we're all safe
yeah.
here.
Yep.
Man, I'm
There we
liking.
go. Reestablish the blockade with
Yes,
the
we
3.
should. So 1, 2, 3.
Bam.
It jeopardizes this piece, but we are effectively giving it to him.
That's only Kyron, though.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 3. So I'm going to swap
Who's this
with.
guy?
Yep. And when he does that, he punches you.
It's
What is your armor?
chess.
What is your armor
It's
class?
battle
sir?
chess.
I think it's 19. Let me check. It is-
I
it's
didn't know we
19.
could take swings.
You know what though? You're gonna have plenty to hit on your way up to the blockade.
Yeah.
What's your armor class?
It's 19.
That is a hit.
Can I do a shield real quick
Shield
as a reaction?
spell.
Shield spell as a reaction. Yeah.
Sure.
Adds +5 to my AC.
Okay.
So
It
24.
still hits.
It still hits.
I think you get
Okay.
hit when you get swapped. It's just
No,
gonna
it
be
was-
how much damage you
I
take.
rolled. I
Oh,
rolled.
okay.
Yep,
Wow.
It was a
He
legit
just
roll.
has a
Wow.
high
So,
roll.
He
and
takes a
you are
swing at you
going
and
to
hits you.
take. 2 seconds here. You are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage and then also 10 necrotic damage, and I need a con save.
Wow.
Jeez.
All right.
Mummy
Check
Rock.
out that con save. 18 plus.
You
7,
made it. You're
25.
fine, but you did take the 10 and the 10.
Okay.
Okay, so that was him, and it's your roll.
Your roll.
So yes, if you guys swap with a piece, you can do 1 melee attack against
Okay.
them with the piece that you
5.
swap.
Well, you can't land on any of these guys because they're safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puts you there. I say we go him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a chance to establish the blockade
And
again.
you've got two
That's fine.
safe
Why don't we do
pairs
that?
there, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Yes. Now
yeah.
we've got to concentrate on. We need a 1,
just-
a 3, something like that.
Well,
Okay.
not all the pieces have to make it.
No, they all.
No, all 5
Oh,
pieces
We
need
all
to make it
do
off
have
the
to
board.
make it. Yeah.
The
What if one
first
of, what
person
if
to
one
get
of them
all 5
dies? Then is he no longer a piece?
Yeah, what happens?
That
You-
could be a problem.
Can you
Okay.
just move the dead corpse?
Not all
Well-
the pieces have to make it alive.
Yes.
It's your turn.
No, he
you
rolled a
5.
He rolled a 5, so he rerolled.
Another
it.
5.
Another 5.
Nice.
Jeez.
You guys are
So
amazing. You
1,
guys are
2,
rolling
3, and
crazy.
5 are the only legal moves.
No, you can use the blockade again.
No. But I'm just thinking a 4 because this guy we need a 1, 2, 3, 4 is not. We need
4 is not a
1 just to
legitimate
get in
number.
Here.
Yeah, but
So-
we can move the blockade if we move the bard 5 ahead.
I know, but we need a 1.
Well, we're not going to do that right now.
He'll
though.
he'll end up having to move as well.
Yeah,
Okay, so we
Right there. Nope, that one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And we got a blockade again.
and you get to go again.
Go again.
Because the 5 is a special number.
1.
1.
One.
Oh, no, you
I
move
can
him
move
forward.
I
one.
say we go here.
Yeah.
And roll
And you roll again.
Wow.
Get a 3, please. 6 or 5. You're gonna be 6 again. 3.
Yay.
Do we have a move after this?
No, you're done after this. Not
He's
done.
gonna be in. He's in jeopardy. He's in jeopardy. Honestly, guys, I say we move to here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Because
super
then we're
blockade.
blocking, and this piece is only jeopardized by this one possible.
That's
2.
smart. That's smart.
Otherwise,
Fair
we've got 2 guys.
So
who are
he's only going to
controlled.
he's only going to get hurt on a 2.
on a 2.
On a 2.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 2.
No way.
I have a feeling I know where you're going.
Oh, he's blockading him.
So your armor class is the how long does the shield last for?
Just that one attack.
Just for that 1 attack?
Yeah.
But your regular armor class is 19.
Yeah.
He misses.
Nice.
Wow.
And I rolled a 2, and I don't get a reroll, so it's you guys.
We have to move the
1,
front.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Isn't that a
What
blockade?
beauty.
Wait,
No,
wait,
it's
is
a
it-
blockade. It's a blockade.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
We got to move the front line.
So 1, 2, 3. So we take
Yeah,
from the back.
do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You guys are way the hell ahead.
We are.
I'll just take the scepter. I
Take this out, take this out, run.
You get the reroll because of the 5 special.
6 doesn't count. 3.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Staying safe.
And I go.
I wish we could have established it with all 5
a
of
big
us.
fat 1, which is gonna kind of suck. I'll move the lead guy. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I go again.
Oh, he goes again.
I got a 2. I'll move. Yes. Yep. Thank you. And then nope. I'm done. It's your roll.
2.
Wait, can
Wait,
we? Wait,
or
wait,
what
wait,
about
wait,
moving-
wait,
you could've
wait.
punched
We
that
can
guy.
swap.
Punch
We
that
can
guy.
What
punch
about
and
moving
swap.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So give me a
And-
roll to hit.
Payback.
Oh,
Payback.
yeah.
Melee attack.
Awesome.
Make it
It's just
the
we're
most
gonna be
powerful,
we're gonna be
venomous,
swapping a lot here 'cause of that
disgustingly
blockade prowess.
horrendous melee attack you can make.
Let's see.
Cast slow on him.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
These aren't opportunity attacks, right?
No.
These
Nope.
No,
are,
you- this
Nope,
is-
nope, it's just a
Okay.
regular.
Fair
You get a
enough.
free shot when you land on somebody.
So, never mind.
Okay.
It's not gonna come up, but
14 points.
Okay.
Is it, and it's just one melee attack. Even if
Yep.
I get multiple attacks,
Just
I only get the
one
one?
melee attack.
Okay.
And we get to go again?
And you rolled a 2, was it? Or
Yes.
A 2? No, you do not go
Okay,
down. A
2 doesn't get a roll.
3. 3
Yeah, it's
gets me
3.
to move 3, but no reroll.
You move the front guy,
I will
or the
move
back guy.
the guy in the back. Yep.
Okay.
So we're blockaded.
Yep.
But that's
Your
fine.
turn
So
again.
you just gotta move the front line.
We can fight from behind.
5.
5.
5 again. Ooh. No, it's blockaded.
Can't.
Ah. 1, 2, 3. That's a safe space. Let's just come for the back.
You'll have to
2,
punch your way to freedom.
5. You get to go again. A 2.
Can I just teleport to the end of the board?
4, 5. A 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Established
Yep.
blockade.
Yep. Yep.
All
Keep
right.
that going.
I got a 2. I will move yes, please.
Okay. Corey.
Go. 6 reroll. 6 reroll.
That's what I'm
3.
talking about.
3. So yeah, move.
Move me up in
yes.
the back.
No, no, no.
No.
no, move the other guy.
Yeah, move
He
me up
can
in the
finally.
back.
He can
2,
finally
3.
get.
Do
Yeah.
we get to go?
Yeah, I get to go again.
Get to go again, but you're in jeopardy.
No, you don't. Not on a 3.
No,
Oh, really? I
3.
thought you did.
No, you only get to re-roll on
On a 1?
1, 6, and 5.
No, yeah. 6 is a non-move.
6 is a re-roll, but 1 and 5 you get to go
We
again.
just don't have a 5.
Actually-
We could roll 10-sided.
Right?
Yeah, you guys have never rolled a 4. 4 is no movement but a reroll.
Oh,
You guys never rolled a 4 yet.
that's interesting. Okay. So I think it's your turn, yeah.
And I roll a 4. So I just reroll. A 1.
Oh,
You gonna hit
I
him?
gotta move the guy in the front.
This guy?
Oh yeah, I could swap. You're right. Boom.
Yeah, we don't.
Punchy.
We don't need this guy. That doesn't help us. Not on his turn.
there's no way for us to heal him either.
I can.
Yeah,
can-
but
I can
why
still
can't you
cast.
heal him? Can you reach over and touch him?
Yeah. I mean, you
Oh.
can
Like,
go right
I see a guy
there.
standing right next to him right
I
now.
got you.
It's 5-foot squares.
Well, see, that's why I was wondering. Like, so I have the ability to like, if
Or
I
isn't healing word or?
like if I hit somebody, I can push them 5 feet away, plus a number of feet I roll on my die, and then I can move my reaction to move up to my walking speed to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the target.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, this is why I use pre-generated characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Anyway,
Are you healing me?
I'm not even
I
near
can heal
you.
you.
Oh,
Uh,
are you the guy who's near me?
I am
Okay.
next to you.
Oh,
So I'm
brilliant.
gonna hit
but
you.
anyway,
Did you hit?
I rolled a terrible number and missed you.
Oh,
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
all right. Roll
8
away,
points?
Corey.
Thank
8
you.
points.
Much appreciated.
No
A
problem.
1. I think it makes sense to do
Yep.
that.
And then re-roll.
5. Ooh. Oh, it's blockaded.
Yeah, look how far back they are.
I know.
Yeah.
We're
we
trying to
still
get
gotta
through.
get
Go
the-
again.
It's not even a competition at this point.
Well,
Well-
we still got to get our last guy
See,
across.
yeah.
We gotta,
It
we
will
gotta
be
not
a-
have Mark's
a bit of a
character die.
competition. 6 reroll.
Can you
4.
can you
Reroll.
opt?
Reroll.
Can you opt to do nothing?
A 1.
You want. Remember, you have to land on this spot exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Each player must stop on that spot before they move forward.
Okay.
Safe. And 1
Reroll.
rerolls. 5. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
and
nice.
reroll.
Reroll.
Oh, yeah. it's-
Oh, wait, if you had moved the one in the back, the one with the hammer, you'd have a
It's
blockade again.
blockaded.
Blockade.
No,
No,
this
not
one-
him.
This one with the hammer.
No, but they're so far back.
We all have to
We all
land
have
on
to land
that,
on that spot
so-
anyway, so I'm
Alright.
just taking advantage of it. Plus, we
Yeah.
have a reroll. So
Another 5?
He can
Nice.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, and off the
He's
board.
off the board.
Nice.
Okay. And reroll.
So when you go off the board, whoever that is, he disappears and he's out of the room.
So
Okay.
2, like I'm vanished.
2.
Oh,
You're
boy.
no longer in the room.
You got a 2.
Do I know where I'm at?
So I was,
I'll get to it.
2 is
Is 2 and no reroll.
no reroll.
Finally, no reroll.
Yeah, move that, yeah.
Go there.
Yeah.
so I'm curious if we like sort of make a blockade here and just wait and not do anything.
Is this a blockade or
Yeah.
is this a blockade?
We have to, one
The
of
whole
these
thing.
guys, so any group of 3 is a blockade.
Well, what I was just wondering, well, I guess it's
So-
irrelevant.
so this-
but I was thinking like, okay, so I guess it qualifies either way.
What you
Never
got?
mind.
Yep.
I got a 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, let's do that.
Imagine you're gonna keep the rolling blockade.
Yep.
You're gonna
So-
learn from our expert play.
Exactly. Yeah, back to you
Good.
guys.
A 1.
So,
You gotta move the guy in the back, don't you?
No, he can't.
No, I mean that guy.
This guy? Well, we can never pass this,
I know.
so
Well, not
we've gotta,
never.
well, we've gotta take an opportunity and like, if he rolls a 2,
Couldn't he roll a 1 as easily as a 2?
yeah, so it's either
Yeah.
way, do that.
forward
Advance it.
progress.
Go again, Corey.
A 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your turn.
4, which is nothing reroll, and a 1. So.
So you had, it wouldn't have,
One.
This guy or this guy?
I'll just move the guy in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, see, at some point, I'll have to break my blockade up.
I know, and
Yeah,
that's
at
where
some
we're
point
at.
when you get down to where you have enough dudes, you're like, you gotta break the blockade up.
Right.
So.
Go ahead and roll, Corey. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say we take this
Yeah.
Yep.
character there, since they have to be there.
Yep.
And we get a reroll to
Well, I wasn't trying to reroll that one. There.
3. What do these symbolize?
So if you go on that first one with the squiggly water, you can't, there's no way to get a 4, so you get sent back to this spot, so you don't wanna go there. These are 2 safe spots.
Those safe spots.
safe
Yes.
spots.
So
So,
these,
move-
okay, there's
Yeah,
safe
these are
spots.
both
So
safe.
move
So
those.
this is bad, don't go there.
So 1, 2, 3. We want you off that spot so we
Yeah.
can land someone else on it.
It's not terrible, it means that you go, just.
Do you,
Is that my roll?
Yes.
4, which is a reroll, 4, which is a reroll, 6, which is a reroll, a 3. So 3, I'm gonna have to, well, sort of break, I'll take,
These 2. 3.
I'll take the guy at the front, I'll move him 3. See if I can blitz him
Go
all the
ahead.
way up and wreck some havoc.
So if
5 again.
if one of us is next to that guy, couldn't we attack him?
You could, that might not be in the rules of the game though.
5.
Mm.
Okay.
We've got a better shot by trying to play by the rules at this point.
Never.
A 3? I don't think
Safe
we have a
spot?
legal move.
We don't know.
Well-
We don't.
Do you have to go, I mean,
Does that have to be an exact?
It does not have to be.
Oh, so yeah, move him
So-
off,
Yep.
yeah.
Off the board.
And then
You
that,
disappeared.
and then we don't re-roll 3s.
Right.
Okay.
Right,
Nope.
so it's your turn.
So I got a 2. I'm just gonna keep moving that guy forward, the guy
This
in the
guy?
front. Yep, I'm gonna try and get him up to
2?
you guys. to
Alright.
wreck
He's
with.
chasing us.
And
A 1?
yep, move the exact.
On the
Safe
spot.
zone.
and reroll.
3, I think you gotta come off of it.
No, oh, go back. You gotta
Oh,
save.
yeah, well, you've gotta land on it, so we've gotta get a 1.
Yeah, but that's okay. We can get one as easy as anything.
And we're
And now
safe
you're safe.
together. Yeah,
It's your
well, the
turn.
next move though, this guy's gotta vacate that spot.
It's true.
Yeah, like what if you rolled a 1?
He's also
Alright, I
a
got
lot
a
further ahead of
3.
the guy behind you.
Sticking
Move
with
him
this
up
guy?
3.
1, 2, 3.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try
Don't
and
roll.
chase you
Don't
guys
roll.
down.
Well, you could roll a 1. That's fine.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Corey.
okay.
1.
So move that guy.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Another 1.
Yeah, don't roll another 1.
Oh, okay.
oh,
that one?
Yeah.
Well, you
the
can
one
Now you
choose-
gotta move a guy to the water, which is gonna send him
Wait, I
back
thought
to
you
that
said you
middle
could
spot.
choose not to move.
There?
You can't
No,
choose.
no, you can't choose not to move.
Oh, okay.
If you choose not to move,
No,
you just set up a blockade and be like,
Wait, hold
well,
on.
the
I
game's
thought,
never
go,
gonna
Good call.
go back. Wait.
No.
That's a safe spot. So you can't swap for that spot.
Correct. he's gotta, you can't go here.
You can't swap
Yeah.
with a friendly
You've
character.
gotta, he's gotta go one, that's the only character who can take one, and
Right,
because he's in the
right,
water, he
yeah,
goes back to the
yeah,
catcher.
yeah. Okay,
But
fine.
it's safe
Yep.
from
you're safe.
Okay.
any of this,
You can roll again, Corey.
and it's a 1, so you get to roll again. Roll 6.
Wait, you want to get a 4 so you can. Oh, you
Six.
can't get a
Yep.
4.
Can't get a
Can't
4.
get a 4. There's 4, you don't move, but you do reroll. Another 1.
Safe zone.
He goes there.
Goes
Okay.
there.
And reroll, because it was a 1.
6. Another 1.
What's the guy? Yeah, there you
Yeah.
Gotta be hit.
Reroll. 1.
Jeez.
1.
go. You're getting there.
Go for it. Get a 2. Oh, 5.
6.
Oh, no, it's a 6.
Rerolling like crazy.
Jeez.
6. That 2 would be beautiful right now. Or 5.
Off the board.
Off the board, yeah.
Off the
You're
board.
safe.
Okay.
And you reroll.
Get a 1.
Yes!
Beat that behind.
Oh, that's
Now
me!
attack, immediately
Okay.
attack.
So I bite my lip, which is, I bite my tongue, which is what triggers my berserkness, because I get mad and bite my
Okay.
tongue. Like, oh, my tongue! And then
About time.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash, and I get a 22.
That's a hit.
Yeah. And,
And correct me if I'm wrong, but only the 2 guys in the back matter.
Yes.
Everything else is like.
It's gonna, well, it's just gonna matter, it'll matter how he has to break this up and if we can get on a decent streak.
Yeah,
I'm
but
attacking
all that
recklessly,
matters
being
is
able to
who
reroll
goes
is
in.
not
Who
crazy.
so I
goes
got
in
a hit with that
last?
22? Okay, it doesn't matter.
Whoever gets
But
in
I
last is
hit,
gonna lose.
And so.
Just like that classic Egyptian game of race the mummies.
Yes.
So 16 points of damage.
And we get to roll again. And it was a 1. 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yep,
Okay.
and then we're done.
They can't get a 4. So
Right.
that's
4 doesn't help him.
I got a 3. He'll just keep chasing him down now.
okay.
Alright, we need a 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a combination to give us 4. A 5.
We don't have a
You have
legal
to-
move.
Do you have a
No
legal
move.
move?
No legal move, so you
Okay.
just pass, and your turn ends.
Well, he rolled a 5.
No,
Oh,
no,
But
he
if you
does,
don't have a legal
no.
move, your turn
No,
ends.
gotcha.
No, hold on,
Yeah.
hold
Is
on.
it not a legal
He
move,
does,
or is
yeah,
it the
he's
move
got
that
land
would
in
take
the
him
water.
back
No,
to the middle?
He has to.
He has to stop on this.
You
He
have
has
to
to
stop
actually
on
land
that
on that
spot.
Oh,
first.
that's right.
You
He
must
can't
stop
go
on
cannot
that
pass
spot.
that spot.
Yep,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that's not a legal move.
Good.
4, 5.
And this guy will hit there, or you can move one of those guys.
I'll put that guy on the safe spot.
Okay.
So that sucks.
4, which is
Reroll.
a 5.
He can
Take him
leave.
off the board?
He'll take him off the board.
Okay.
Yay.
You get to
Got one off
reroll.
the board. Yes, I get to go again. Nice.
He's
This is
gonna-
what this is like, huh?
He's gonna break.
So I got a 2. So I'll take the guy at the back and swap.
Oh, and you get to hit him.
Yep. And that's the dude with the 19 AC, I think?
Yeah.
Man, I can't hit. Oh,
Kyron.
God, I can't. I rolled.
He missed
I rolled
you.
a 2, a 1, and a 3. My last 3
Oh,
attacks
delightful.
against you.
We're happy about that.
All right.
But like, if
and
we were to actually defeat a mummy, it wouldn't mean anything, right?
I don't know what it would mean.
All right.
No,
Okay. So
We
it's your
focused
turn.
on getting off the board, though, so.
1. Oh, step him forward. The guy in the back.
Yeah.
5.
Nope.
Can't.
Nope. Can't move and turn over.
End of our turn.
4, which would reroll a 2. All right, so now I have to start breaking up my.
You want to
my
move the
things.
guy in
I'll
the
take
front?
the guy in
then?
front.
Yeah.
2. Okay.
And no
We're up.
reroll. You go, Corey.
Reroll.
You want to get a.
1 is good.
One's good. Yeah, reroll.
3.
Get a 3. 2. That's good. Get a 1.
Another 1.
Uh,
So
let's
you
do
only
it.
roll on a 2.
Yep, I get him. 6 is a reroll. 3.
Safe spot.
Safe spot. We're good?
Yeah.
Or you could.
Go ahead, Corey.
Okay, we're in a situation where we only can use a 1. 4 is a reroll. There's no legal. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Hey, nice. And he gets a reroll.
Don't
Okay.
roll 1.
3 is a
You
6.
can do that. Yep.
Okay. And
going.
your turn.
Oh no, sorry.
We're almost done.
I have a 5.
Front?
Yeah, might as well. 6 is a reroll. 6 is a reroll. A 2. I'll just keep the front guy going.
Go ahead, Corey. Roll higher than a 1.
Yeah.
Oh. And now roll
You roll
anything.
again, and you're gonna get off the board.
There you
Yay.
go, yeah.
So now it is down to
Wait, he rolled a 1, so he gets a
no
reroll.
legal move though.
Oh, right.
So, okay, I've got a 1, so just move him 1.
Okay.
Wait, no, one is a reroll, right? So
Yeah,
no
but
you
he,
legal
did,
move,
he has no
though.
legal move, so it
Hold on.
doesn't matter.
you did make a legal move to get him off the board, and don't you get to then reroll?
No,
Yeah,
he
but there's
did that,
no
he
legal
rerolled.
move to
he's
be
got-
taken
so,
after
No
that.
matter
After
what
that,
he
it
rolls,
doesn't
that
matter.
guy's
Oh, no
blocked.
matter
the
what he
blockade.
rolls, there
Yeah.
is no legal
So
move.
I have a
I understand.
5, so I will move the guy at the. No, yeah, I have to move that guy. Yep.
All right,
Okay,
now we've
here's
got,
Now roll.
You've got,
Oh, no, you
No, he
got,
got-
you
he
got
got
a
5,
5.
I
Yeah.
thought.
yeah, you did.
And I just rolled 3 6s in a row. Another 5.
Guy in the back.
I will move the guy in the black. This
The
move.
back?
No, I'm sorry, the second guy, because that should put him right behind
Yep,
there.
so
and
they're
set
safe.
that up. Yep. And then I go again, a 2. I will move that guy up to the safe spot. Yep,
Yep.
exactly.
All right, a 1 is beauty.
Yay.
Smash.
Okay.
Smash him hard.
Attack
Roll.
Mark.
Mark.
You get to hit.
Oh, hit.
Yeah. He's like, I'm so excited. I get to do something.
This is Kyron.
Ooh, a 19.
19.
That's gonna hit.
4.
Even when he has
12
one
points.
attack, he hits
12
with 2
points of
swords.
damage. This back mummy, and you get to roll again.
12 points?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll again, Corey.
4
No.
reroll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Reroll.
That's
Reroll.
good.
Get a 2.
2, no,
Yeah.
it's safe.
Oh.
It's not legal.
Yeah.
move.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then he's done.
A 5, so 2, 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Okay,
Yeah,
right
I'll do
behind
that.
him.
Corey, get it.
Oh, sorry.
He
I
gets to go again.
5 again. I will take the second guy.
Blockade's there.
Oh, I could do that.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'll do
I'm
that.
actually
I'll do
playing
that.
for the
No,
opposition.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's fine. And I go again. That's a 3. So then take the guy from the back. Yeah, yes, actually, let's do that. Yeah, he's better than me, man.
You need to sit down.
Totally gonna do that. So. Okay, I'm done.
You can't
You
pass
can't.
it.
You need a 1, so go.
He gets.
We gotta wait for him to get this guy off the
Yeah,
board and then do the
2.
blockade.
I'll take the guy. Oh,
2?
Yeah. Yeah, I will take the front guy and put him there because
Okay,
I
so
will
you-
need to get a spot off of that. So
Corey,
I'm done.
you can roll a 1.
Roll a 1, and that'll at least get you closer.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
your turn.
Okay, a 3. I will just take the guy off the board.
Yeah, moves
Okay.
off. Now,
Okay.
here's
Corey,
where we
That's
get
it.
Corey,
That's
going.
not me. It's
Corey,
your turn.
roll a 1.
Go ahead, 1 is fine. No, go
Okay.
ahead.
6, 2. I will take the front guy. Move
Two.
the front guy too.
1, 2.
Okay,
Alright,
Corey.
let's go.
Now you got some
No longer blockaded.
options.
Oh, beautiful.
Yay.
1,
Oh,
2,
you
3,
got
4,
ahead.
5.
And you get to
again.
roll
Oh
again.
no!
Corey.
Oh no! It's getting away. It's slipping
2.
away.
Oh,
no.
man, no, that ends your
No.
turn.
Yep, 2 is done.
Oh, now he
On a
can
1.
screw you.
That's a 6. That's a 2.
Haha. Yes.
I'll take the guy in the back and flip him up. Yep,
Okay.
Just like that.
Corey, your turn.
Come on. Let's
Run,
get
run,
some-
run.
4, reroll.
Yeah, but roll a 5.
Yeah!
Alright,
Now
now
roll
we
a
get
2. Or a
Yeah.
1 and a
Yes,
1.
yes,
2,
sir. I will
2,
roll
not a
that too.
3.
5, that's not a legal move.
Okay.
Your turn.
Now you're in deep jeopardy.
I rolled a 5.
He's
That's
gonna-
gonna put him right behind.
right
We'll do
behind?
that.
Okay.
Okay, Corey,
You
roll.
get to go again.
Yes, I
go.
go.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
Shiznit.
A 1. Ha.
Oh, it's
Swap
what we didn't want to
spaces,
happen.
And he will punch at you.
4, 0.
And I rolled a 1.
Oh!
Nice.
Man, I rolled terrible on him.
Let's get a
And
3.
my 1 is a reroll. 6. Stop with the 6s. I'm not rolling up a character. A 3. Yeah, I'll take the front guy. Yeah, that guy. Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
let's give us a 3.
You got it.
Oh, and he is safe.
Nice.
Okay, so 6.
Anything but a 1 will be fine.
I will.
Anything
I get
but a
1.
1.
I'll move the middle guy 1.
Okay.
Reroll. 6. Oh, with the 6s. 3. Yeah, let's move the back guy up 3.
Alright.
Here it
Anything but a
comes.
1.
Anything but a 1. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh! 2, 3,
Guys.
4, and 5.
Okay. And as you disappear at the table, and when you appear, you have the scepter in your hand.
So we're somewhere.
Yep, I'll get to that.
Does he
in
get his
1
axe
second.
back too?
Uh,
Or did he give
yeah, I
it
think
up?
oh, that's right. You did put the axe down.
Remove
Yeah, you
this?
have your axe back as well.
Remove this, Chris?
Yes, you can remove
Okay.
that and the mummies.
And the
Just
mummies.
grab it and just toss it on the ground.
to the rod of lordly might.
What about the broom?
Oh yeah.
That's the hilt.
All right.
Classic broom axe. Put that on your armor weapons table.
The broom axe.
The broom axe. Actually, it's an axe on one side and a broom on the other.
Yeah.
So as you swing, you're sweeping the floor, Mr. Miyagi.
To be distinguished.
Show me sweeping the floor.
To be distinguished from the French
Yeah.
axe broom,
Yeah,
where
yes.
they put them both on the same side.
Yes.
Or the,
Those silly French
or
with
the
their
bec de broom, where
double
they're on
broom.
opposite sides.
Back to broom.
Okay. With a lurch, the room spins in a blur of colors. In confusion, you close your eyes as you feel tingling sensation throughout all of your limbs. With a final lurch, you arrive at your destination, queasy stomach and all. You are in a Spartan hall, only 15 feet wide, but stretching for 40 feet. The ceiling is arched, perhaps 20 feet overhead. Alone in the south wall are a set of sealed double doors. Curled in front of the doors is a drowsy, snake-like draconic creature. It has a tan, scaled hide and a pair of undersized leathery wings folded along its back. A few beats of its wings elevates its serpentine head, which flares into a hood, its amber eyes carefully examining each of you before it gets ready to strike. And I do not have Dwarven Forge pieces for this because I didn't think you were going to get this far.
Oh.
So,
Play testers
so well
rule.
done. So you have a set of doors, and then you have this. It looks like a cross between a ginormous cobra and a dragon.
And a dragon.
And
Co-dragon.
it's getting ready
It's
to
a drill
like,
throw.
like this.
It seems to be protecting the door, I guess.
It's right in front of the door,
Should we roll initiative?
and it's going, and it's going, and it's going. Everybody, roll initiative, please.
There we go.
Yeah.
11 and do I get any bonus?
16.
Okay.
Is that the high of
I
this
don't
group?
know, I'm just saying
So you
16.
just no. What else we got?
14.
11.
17 for Kyron.
Okay.
So you're high. I'm 7.
Oh no, sorry, 10. I have a -1 for initiative.
Okay. The snake gets ready to lunge, and in its eyes affix onto the golden scepter that you are carrying, and it rears its head back up, and it moves back away from the doorway.
Okay.
We should probably provoke it by attacking.
Maybe we should like huddle behind you and your scepter and
Well,
There's no need to huddle.
how about slowly
Hey, cower.
approaching it with
Let's
the
cower.
scepter?
Yeah.
Slowly approach with the scepter and see if it continues to back up.
I'll shuffle
Yeah.
forward with one
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
on the
slowly.
scepter.
As it sees you with the scepter, it actually just bows its head
So it's
down,
wanting us past.
and it's letting
Okay.
it
Yeah, that's right, snake.
pass.
If
Wow.
you stand by the snake cobra or the snake dragon, we'll proceed by, and then you can be the tail end
So I'm
of
guessing
Yeah.
if we would have failed at the Senate game, we'd had to fight this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you could have done what you guys are saying. Hey, why don't we just drop a fireball, do something like you could have
Yeah.
done that, but you would not have. You would have teleported here, but you would not have had this out there.
Nice, okay.
All right. So we're past the snake creature and into.
And let me tell you, the snake creature.
So exquisite.
Probably would have wiped it. Okay, so it's a pair of double doors.
But doesn't a DM always think that, and then the party
does.
finds a way to like
Yeah, I know,
circumvent it?
especially when people. Bring,
Come on.
especially Yahoos bring their own characters.
There had to be a little bit of glee when we
Yes.
the one area we didn't sweep was
Yes.
almost fatal.
So-
All right,
We
so
would have
we're-
beaten it with your son's poisonous cube.
shall we? Do we keep? We keep the scepter, obviously. Check
Check
for
the doors.
traps on the double doors, there,
Don't
scepter
need this
boy.
anymore.
Yeah, don't need this bejeweled item anymore.
And it attacks you.
I think I've been doing this wrong. Is it investigate for the for finding traps?
It depends. It's usually perception.
Yeah, you have to
Perception.
find the source of the trap
Yeah.
first, and then once you find it, you can investigate to
Okay.
figure out. Yeah.
Okay. I don't play rogues ever. So 15, I guess, for
Perception.
perception.
That's pretty decent.
Oh crap! Someone's got a fully functional mouse droid at the convention. My wife just saw it, and she said it moves so damn fast she couldn't even get her camera out in time. Sorry, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
and she's like, "There is a fully functional." And she started with fully functional. I'm like, Death Star was the first place. I and I was like, "Wow, that would be weird." And it's like, "Nope, it's a mouse droid."
See, going to Star Trek, I thought Data.
Okay.
When you went fully functional. So.
Yes.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay, I'm sorry. So, what was your roll?
15.
15. Yeah, there is definitely no traps on that door.
You got it.
All right.
Okay, let's proceed, gents.
Yeah.
Okay, the door opens up.
Yeah.
This is a 20-foot by 20-foot hallway, and there's another spiral staircase that wraps around. And-
Presumably going up to the head.
Yep, you would make that surmise that you are now going up to the head.
Just like
You
in the
look
Statue
up
of Liberty.
and see the shaft. It seems to go a long, long way.
Are there any
Does it
mirrors?
seem to proceed higher than what
It
we would?
seems to proceed very much higher than where it should logically go.
Okay. I'll look. I'm gonna roll for perception on the walls. I mean, a standard thing has been writing somewhere to circumvent spiral staircases. So I've got a 17 plus my perception is 21.
21. You do not find any inscriptions on any of the walls
Well,
or floor.
shall we go up into Sphinx brain?
Should we? But it's higher than the Sphinx's head.
It
So it
seems
says.
so.
So should we like check just? I don't know if I believe this is real.
Well, Corey's got to leave in about 10 to 15 minutes, and we're past where Chris thought we would get, and we have no indication that there's anything. Let's just go to the top.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm good. Let's
let's
do
do it.
If we all died right now,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
still
it's
got
fine.
farther than the DM thought we were going to get.
Yeah.
Everybody makes a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Okay.
Wouldn't I have been? I didn't say I was counterspelling.
Oh, yeah, you got to say that stuff.
Okay. I got a
It's
9.
not a spell, so it actually would not have worked.
Got a
Okay.
9.
Yeah,
Okay.
wisdom.
16.
Wisdom,
Yeah, wisdom.
13.
14.
10.
Sad.
We got a 9.
Oh, sorry, I missed it.
Um,
My reminder.
Swedish fish down the pipe.
Ah,
Swedish fish juice, excuse me. Oh, sorry.
a little acidic.
That's pretty healthy, though.
You know, lunch with champions.
Yeah.
It's more that they travel well. Okay. Okay, done right. And sorry. Getting this all on camera.
Wow.
That's why we podcast.
Okay. Everybody who did not make a DC 15
Yeah.
takes a level of exhaustion. So you guys are trekking up these steps for what seems to be hours before you finally get to the top. If you failed your saving throw, you take a level of exhaustion. If you did not, you're fine when you arrive
I'm
there.
fine. So 15 or higher?
15 or higher.
Wow, 16 just barely got there.
After what seems to be hours of an arduous climb, you finally arrive at a hexagonal chamber. The scent of sweet perfume tingles your nostrils as a soft, melodious tune falls on your ears from an unseen harp. A stone basin occupies the center of the chamber, with placid water to its edges. Behind the basin crouches a magnificent, lion-like creature with folded feathery wings. She has long, flowing blonde hair held in place with a golden circlet. A matching breastplate covers her chest as she patiently sits, eyes closed, yet seemingly aware of your presence.
We're here.
Well, we've got questions.
Hey.
hey, you.
Sphinxy.
Yoo-hoo!
I got your broom.
Get your broom. Yeah. Well,
Like to.
Oh, and this jeweled thing as well.
Oh yeah. Now hold up the scepter. See how she likes that action.
Look what I
Take the
got.
broom and the scepter together.
Oh, the broom scepter, the brepter.
so shall we cautiously approach the Sphinx?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And can we ask you a question?
Yeah.
And she opens up your eyes. She opens her eyes and she looks at all of you. And she says, certainly took your time getting here.
Oh snap.
Well, have you know, we got further than the DM thought we would.
And she says, your journey has been a long one, fraught with peril, peril
Swedish fish.
and deception.
Are you sure you're a Sphinx?
Oh my God, she's not. She does not. And she goes, why have you made such a journey? What is it that you seek?
we seek the
Location of
locations,
the
the three brothers
of
Set.
of Set.
The chosen sons of Set.
Chosen sons, yes.
Yeah, we
chosen
want them.
sons.
Yes.
Brothers.
It's like, I was expecting heroes such as yourselves when I noticed in the stars that the time was right to assault Set and his minions. Well done. You truly must be heroes.
Yep.
I ask
Modest,
I
too.
ask for something in donation in order for me to give the knowledge that I seek.
I hand over the broom.
Hand over the broom tied to the scepter.
Tied to the scepter.
Say, we've improved both of these things
What
for you.
We
Payment-
present
what
the
payment do you
Brepter.
seek?
She's like, payment not of something from my own lair.
Oh.
There's something either near and dear to you.
This has been near and dear to us this entire journey. I present to you the Cube of Force.
And that is more than enough, and she bestows her knowledge. That was good, actually, because I was wondering if you were going to go there.
And she wipes the cube of
so
force out of
essentially-
reality.
Essentially,
Wait, no, she takes it and goes, how many charges left in this thing?
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, it's not fully charged. So essentially, you could answer a riddle.
Yeah.
You could do a martial combat if you wanted to. I thought that's where we were going right
Yeah,
here
yeah.
for a second. Or you could give her an item, and then she would give you the knowledge that you seek.
So now we need to go back to the ghost and,
And then you go back to
pinpoint
the
the
ghost,
location.
and he'll actually show you the location of where the three
Which
sons
would
are.
go to the next encounters
Yep.
that
So-
this is not part of.
So
though.
basically, yeah. So what happens then is there's 3 additional adventures.
Yeah.
In the 3rd volume of the Kickstarter, and each of those deals with going and.
Yeah.
and
So we can
one
do
of the different
debrief
songs.
now, right?
Was that? Yep.
That
yep.
we've completed it.
Yep. You've
Awesome.
essentially. There was one other part too. So it was actually a dual-purpose Sphinx. There was a chamber behind the map room, where it would eventually lead to the tail. If you went through the tail, that was the way of enlightenment. That would lead you into the rest of the canyon beyond, and the canyon beyond is basically the Valley of the Kings. But once you pass through the tail, if you pass through the tail,
Yeah.
you would actually see all of the tombs. If you just walked around the Sphinx, you wouldn't see the tombs.
Oh,
And
okay.
they were like all totally in it. That
So
was
it's
the
like
veiled
you're
land.
granted the site if
Yep.
you. Yeah.
But in order to do that, you had to beat up an Andro Sphinx to get there, and that was just a straight out fight. And
There's nothing just.
yep, he was just
straight
like,
up
I
knocked
guard
down.
the way.
What was
and you
the
could
what
be-
was the answer to the to this?
The Hotep question.
Yeah, this.
The answer is 40. 40 is there was 42 steps. 40 is the only written word that is in the letters are in alphabetical order.
Ah.
1 through